Thank you for the thumbs up. I reached out to Monster today. Now, these are the people. This is the company. Who? Where's your stand? Why am I leaning? Let me get some music real quick so I can get my monologue before I get started. I'm like, where is your stand, man? I don't do all of that. I thought it was one over here. Okay, hold on. Close that. And then lean back. Just look at my girl. Look at her. Look, it's Siba. Oh my God. What did she say? Hey family, we've been working on a beautiful sleep journey dropping this Wednesday. Oh, filmed in the Peruvian mountains and created as a gentle nervous system reset. Our hope is that it supports you in finding deep rest, moments of stillness, and a sense of ease. We're so looking forward to sharing it with you all. Check her out. She just posted it. Now, if you don't listen to Siba, ooh, Chantress Siba to be exact. I ain't finna play none of her music because I don't want to hear no. I don't want to get no copyright. But child, if you don't listen to Chantress, ooh, Chantress Siba, ooh, my life changed. And I ran into Siba listening to Martin, however you want to put it, with them hand pans. Speaking of, let me go to this video. Oh, was she? Hold on, let me see something real quick. Somebody, hold on. It should be in my history. I just looked at it. Is my history over here? I just looked at it. Give me a second. She should. Look. let me make sure. Hold on, honey. You're gonna have to get a better flow with it. And she's too aggressive. But child, look at Bianca over here. Oh, let me get out the way. Let me get out her way. Move out the way. And let me see. She too aggressive on these hand pans. Let me move me up here. I'm gonna get it straight. I say, okay. She learning those hand pans. Let me see. You gotta slow it down. And you have to tap it real gently. Calm down on them hand pans. What was I about to get ready to say? Oh, she got me 69%. Okay. 92, 96. Okay. What was I about to get ready to say? Oh, I lost my train of thought fooling with that Bianca. She had learned about them hand pans. And then I was over here with Chantress, talking about how I had met her over there with Martin, whatever his name is, child. Um, I had a little monologue I was about to get ready to have. What I was about to get ready to say. Oh, she just threw me off. I'm gonna put my phone on the charger real quick because remember we want to be active. I don't lost my train of thought. It'll come back. It'll come back. You know, I give my shout out to my memory bank. Okay, but we all caught up, from my understanding. So everybody is on number 11. It was such a busy day. Cause I have to, like during the day, I'm on my family channel. So I have like a family YouTube channel now, where I create little YouTube shorts and stuff like that, during the day. And so, I'll be so busy. Oh, so busy. You know, just being a content creator. It just, but I forgot today was Monday, and I forgot that Candace was on today. So I have to go over here with her, for sure.
You live in a world that's designed to hijack your dopamine. We're scrolling, sending another text, looking at videos. Understanding what is happening in the brain is the key to change our lives. Dopamine itself is a signal. It's the neurotransmitter that's essential for the experience of pleasure, reward, and motivation. We're going to learn about how to harness dopamine so that we can press the pause button.
Come on.
All right, you guys, it is MLK Day, which means that no one, absolutely no one, can tell me that I cannot talk about my dreams today. Today might actually just be one long I had a dream speech. But guess what? We found out something stunning about Dan Flood that apparently everybody missed. And this is actually...
Who was Dan Flood? I was finna get ready. Okay, I got it. Look. You have to appreciate your memory, because it'll come and then it'll go. So, I had reached out to Monster. I was finna get ready to Google them. I don't even have it. I don't, hold on. I think it's in my email. Because I only have the shipping label here that they had sent me. Okay, remember I was online and I had opened a ring light, right? I had ordered a ring light from Home Depot, right? And let me cut the music back on. Let me stop eating. I had ordered the ring light, right? I had just started back live streaming because I was in the garage and we was live streaming in there for the longest before we elevated ourselves. And so, tell me why I had ordered the ring light, but I didn't open it because I couldn't use it. I couldn't go live. I got all of that squared away. Sending emails to YouTube to try to figure out, like, oh my God, what happened? Hello, help. And so once I was able to go back live, I had got the ring light and I had opened it on camera, unboxed it and all that, going through the features, trying to figure it out and stuff like that. And we figured out that it was this little button that was like defected. It was broke. So the ring light, it had like two separate lights on it. Anyway, I contacted the manufacturer, submitted a claim. They sent me the return label, and I sent it back. I called last Monday. It was like, we don't have it in the record that, we received it. They were like, well, maybe, because of the holidays. I'm like, but I sent that back in December. And so I'm like, y'all should definitely have it by now at this point. So I used the label, because I don't know what I did with the receipt from the post office, but I looked it up via the barcode and got confirmation that it was delivered, right? Back in December. Called them back. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. You're like, well, send us the screenshot of the verification or something like that. Whatever. I'm like, and then I left it alone. Then today, because I thought about it Friday, but I just never got around to like reminding myself to call them. So today I call. Hold on, let me put you on hold. Hey, hold on, let me put you on hold. Oh, we just waiting for the warehouse to confirm when they're gonna ship out the ring light. So that's what I'm waiting on. If I would have sent it back to Home Depot and got my money back and just ordered another one, because you know when you family vlogging and stuff like that, I don't have the shoulder strength to be holding phones all day. That I can guarantee you. I don't. And so I was like, well, I need my little ring light. They taking all day. They taking all day. But anyway, let me see what Karen's talking about.
Potentially a game changer, or rather, it might reveal how the entire game works. It makes perfect sense now to me that the feds are doing nothing to investigate Charlie Kirk's assassination. Speaking of which, Turning Point USA has done a thing. They've done a thing. They sent a cease and desist letter to a relatively small YouTuber.
Did we not just watch that YouTuber here last night, Wolves in Finance? We literally just watched this last night. Imagine that.
Wolves and Finance. We've shown a clip of Wolves and Finance on the show once. I assume that this means that Andrew Colvett is still heading up the PR department because it's a disaster.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Candace.
Man, get out the way. Get out the way. I don't know why you all in the way like that.
The Wonder Oven Pro is an 8-in-1 non-toxic air fryer toaster oven. Now with 2 new cooking functions and precise digital controls. It preheats.
Okay, before we get started, a quick thank you to Nimi Skincare for supporting the show. Nimi Skincare makes my skin glow. They're straightforward, effective. They make their products here in America, and they are consistent with the principles that I care about. So visit NIMIskincare.com today. Okay, you guys, let the floodgates open. Crazy what I'm about to tell you. And how I discovered it is actually even crazier. So you might imagine that I get a lot of emails, some of which are a little less than sane. I will say that. That's putting it mildly. And there was this one guy who was emailing me consistently saying that, first and foremost, he knew that Charlie was going to be assassinated, all sorts of things that immediately made my eyebrow raise, obviously. For example, he said that he knew who killed JFK. A group of people, he said, killed JFK. All right, buddy, that's what I was thinking, I'm sure. He said that the families of those who had orchestrated the murder of JFK, corrupt cops, mafia members, I believe, obviously, that, they were a part of the ensemble. But he said that those same families were also involved in the assassination of Charlie Kirk, a group of Texas boys. I'm like, right, sure, got it, not answering this. He even said that Golda Meir, the one-time prime minister of Israel, well, Her and Lyndon Baines, he said, are brother and sister, and he knows this for a fact. Now, I'd say that's the most convincing thing he said, because they are absolute twins. But anyway, obviously, I was not biting on any of this, because even if it were true, what am I going to do with all this information? Like, I can't get into a time machine and call for new elections in 1963. I already hate Lyndon Baines Johnson for free. I already think he's involved in JFK's assassination. And Golda Meir, look, I'm not exactly known as the voice of the Israeli people. So then he starts emailing me in another inbox, and he says something to the effect of, I see that you have tunnel vision and all you care about is Charlie Kirk's assassination. So why don't I tell you about how that works, so that maybe you will begin to see the bigger picture here.
Come on, tell me.
He says, and I'm going to put in a very strong allegedly here, because I don't have any proof of this, but it's relevant that I tell you this to get to the part where I do have proof of what he's saying. He says that allegedly all of the bought and paid for cops throughout America are a part of what's known as the Cattleman's Ball, colloquially, the Cattle Baron Ball, which he claims is just one big, massive money laundering operation from Israel to buy off cops here in America. He claims that he was a part of it, by the way. So basically, this guy's implicating himself in a crime. Now, in case you're wondering off the bat, did I report this crime? I obviously have not even heard back from the feds regarding my initial report into what happened to Charlie Kirk. So why would I waste my time building upon the report when I haven't heard from them? Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Not really. They're not really investigating things. I think we all accept that at this point. Anyway, for a little bit of background here, in case you're not familiar with sometimes known as the Cattleman's Ball, but more correctly should be known as the Cattle's Baron Ball down in Dallas, Texas, it's a single-night fundraiser for the American Cancer Society. And it's massive. To be clear, it's the world's largest single-night fundraiser. It was founded 50 years ago in Dallas, Texas, and now it's basically spread its tentacles into other states, presumably, again, fighting cancer. And we can pull up the website here so you can see multiple states that they're in. Majority Texas, obviously, but you can also see you've got Kansas, Oregon, and some other states. Florida, Orlando, Florida's up there. Nebraska also once hosted its own Cattle Barons Ball that might be relevant. They eventually, from the Cattle Barons Ball, minted their own separate 501c3 referred to as Cattleman's Ball, which is the same exact idea, but it benefits a different cancer center, the Fred and Pamela Buffett Cancer Center. Same idea, different beneficiary. Now, again, I want to assert that I cannot confirm those claims, that that's how cops are being paid off. I'm telling you that because the next piece he gave me, I was able to research.
Come on.
Again, paraphrasing, but he kept going on with, you're obsessed with Fort Huachuca, you think Charlie has been tracked for a while, right? Well, you haven't even figured out who Dan Flood is. Dan Flood is connected to both. You think it was an inside job from the feds? And none of you guys have even worked out who Dan Flood's father is. I said,
what?
Okay.
That's a good point.
You've got my attention, and you guys.
Let's go.
I don't know how I missed it.
Let's go.
I don't know how I missed it.
Let's go.
Let me just say, LOL to the idea that the feds are going to do anything to look into what happened on September 10th.
Okay.
Because let me introduce to you guys Dan Flood's daddy, Mr. Robert Eugene Flood. Okay, now you've seen his picture up here. Yep, 33, always got to see it. 33 years with the Texas A&M University Police Department Chief Deputy Robert Flood. It tells us the 232nd session, retired after 35 years of law enforcement in Illinois and Texas. I want to remember that, Illinois and Texas. His last assignment was with the Bosque County, Texas Sheriff's Office. Okay. Now we're going to pull up his LinkedIn because it's a bit of a journey. It's a journey, okay? It tells us that he, and honestly, I don't know if you can scroll to the bottom here so we can go bottom up and kind of get into, first and foremost, yes, FBI, graduated from the FBI National Academy. It tells us that state of Texas Master Peace Officer. But if you can go to scroll up a bit. And we're going to just go to, show all 10 experiences and scroll from the bottom.
Okay.
We can look at this live. Okay, so we know he's a Marine. We learned that he was a staff sergeant for the Marines, and he was particularly in charge of surveillance and target acquisition, small arms and weapons, tactical radio communications, aviation ordnance, weapons systems. So scroll up. And it tells us that he was working in Franklin Park, Illinois for over a decade. That's right.
JFK?
On the basically a couple of streets over from where Charlie Kirk was raised. And I was going, okay, that's really interesting. I then tried to find a single trace of his name mentioned in the news.
Hold on. I'm going to share something real quick. I'm trying to. As much as you love popcorn, she can be very dangerous, honey. Okay. You know that Colonel get stuck in a. Go back. No, I'm trying to figure out where JFK was assassinated at. Hold on, give me a second. You know that little corner pocket under your tongue. Ooh, Lord, you get one of them stuck back there. Okay, November 22nd, 1963. Oh, okay, in Texas. Oh, Dallas, Texas. Okay, I just had to look that up.
Illinois, you would think if you were a, as it states here, crime scene technician, SWAT team leader, patrol division supervisor, criminal investigator, there would be tons of articles about, I couldn't find anything, doesn't mean it doesn't exist, it just means that I could not find anything at first, second, and third glance. Okay, then this random Electro Rent Corporation, which runs from Tokyo, Japan to Chicago. Let me know if you guys know what that is. Then we learned he became a lieutenant colonel in the Army Reserve. Okay, we can scroll up here. Then he retired as a lieutenant colonel. He was then the captain of police, and some of this is concurrent, so it's interesting, for the University Park Police back down in Texas, chief deputy sheriff for Texas law enforcement. It goes on and on, okay? This guy, no question, is and was a Fed. And then it interestingly tells us that he joined the FBI AA. So, in case you're like me and you have no idea what the FBI AA is, that stands for the Federal Bureau of Investigation's Agent Association, which is another charity founded in 1981. I can't believe this is legal, but I guess if you're the feds, it's all legal. Founded in 1981, where former and current feds come together to, and this is directly from their website, help FBI special agents join together to protect and advance the interests of their profession. Okay, what does that mean?
Right. What?
A bunch of agents are coming together. That's according to their website. It says that their force, this FBI AA, consists of 14,000 former and current feds. Now, again, this is a charity. So if I'm a billionaire, I could just cut a check and buy me some federal officers. Again, I'm asking questions. That's how it works in charity world. We're learning that with Turning Point USA. The bigger the check you cut, the more influence you have on their operations. You can tell them what they think about, what they talk about. So if I write a $10 million check to the FBI AA, do I have federal officers in every state? Anyway, yes, Dan Flood's family, as you can see, both his mother and his father, by the way, are from Illinois, just where Charlie, the same area that Charlie came up in. And though I cannot assert this, I can't say this with certainty, I would be willing to bet that Mr. Flood, Dan's father, Robert Eugene Flood, probably knew Bill Montgomery, the guy who convinced Charlie to start Turning Point USA in Illinois, in the same neighborhood. Don't forget, Bill Montgomery was also military as well. He was Air Force. Now, to clarify, because I got a lot of emails about this, the X-Men school, I keep referring to it as the X-Men school that Charlie went to after they wanted to drug him for being brilliant, and his mother said no. That school is Quest Academy in Palatine, Illinois. It was formerly named the Children's Creative Academy. I maintain my belief that Charlie was being monitored by the government since he was young, and it was Bill Montgomery who organized and initially paid, you should know, for the full-time security that Charlie would need. He arranged that. Bill Montgomery chose to hire Schaefer Security, which was run by Greg Schaefer. And working under Greg Schaefer was Dan Flood and Brian Harpole. And there's no mystery regarding Greg Schaefer, okay? He also is from Dallas, Texas, working for the FBI on the elite hostage and rescue team. He was a supervisor on the Dallas Joint Terrorism Task Force. And get this, also another Eastern European connection because he was also a part of their organization in Budapest, Hungary. If you didn't know, the FBI also has sub-offices all around the globe, and Greg was at least stationed in Budapest. He probably was stationed in other places. So Bill Montgomery, you got this guy. He hires Greg Schaefer and Dan Flood, and they're going to stay with Charlie forever. Brian Harpole. So we jump back into the narrative because it's going to get even more interesting. We had closed out last week informing you about New Braunfels, Texas, because people on the internet who had been tracking Erica's plane noticed that it kept going to this seemingly random city in Texas. And we dismissed that as potentially a nothing burger or something that makes sense, a sensible burger, because Turning Point's #1 donor, who last year in June cut a check for $10 million, the couple, Nelda and Carl Buckman, they live there, okay? What we didn't know at the time, we didn't know until this weekend, is that they aren't the only ones that live there. Dan Flood also lives in New Braunfels, Texas. I can confirm that. That's a fact. The question is why? What or who inspired Dan, who is from Allen, Texas, to move out to New Braunfels? That's where he graduated high school, by the way, in Allen, Texas. We know that for a fact because one of his high school buddies after the assassination posted this.
I'm about to reveal a snoring fix that most women over 40 don't know. This is what your throat looks like when you're snoring. You want to take your throat from this...
Bro, the head of Charlie Kirk's security team, the guy they say is in on it was my friend as a kid. We grew up together. I went to middle and high school with Dan Flood. Matter of fact, last time I saw him, he was doing security for some Dallas billionaire at the Cattlemen's Ball.
No damn way. Look, definitively, some Dallas billionaire, and at the Cattleman's Ball. What a crazy small world. 20 years.
Crazy small world. Yeah, this dude has been in private security for at least 20 years. I had no idea he was running it for TPUSA.
Wait, hold on. Don't skip it. Don't skip it. Go back to it. See, that's why I was trying to read it, because she ain't gonna read it all the way.
In high school, by the way, in Allen, Texas. We know that for a fact because one of his high school buddies after the assassination posted this.
I'm not like close to the dude, but we grew up together in the same middle class neighborhood in Allen, Texas. Over the years, he's messaged me on here. This is Facebook. But I don't see his account anymore. I wish I was close enough to him now to get real answers, but only a fool would tell me the real answers, because I'll tell it all. LOL. Anyway, that was a wild realization this morning watching a video and seeing my childhood friend accused of the biggest American conspiracy since JFK. That's Ryan Stewman. He wrote this on October 29, 2025. She didn't want to finish reading it. I'm like, oh, he dropping jewels over here, because I'm like, so I'm assuming that billionaire from doing private security for the billionaire couple or the billionaire at the Cattleman's Ball.
Bro, the head of Charlie Kirk's security team, the guy they say is in on it was my friend as a kid. We grew up together. I went to middle and high school with Dan Flood. Matter of fact, last time I saw him, he was doing security for some Dallas billionaire at the Cattleman's Ball. What a crazy small world.
That's crazy. Just the fact that I don't even know how, who found this Facebook post. I'm gonna see if y'all can see it. Child, that is Facebook, honey.
This dude has been in private security for at least 20 years. I had no idea he was running it for TPUSA. I would like to know, since he happened to mention the should-be cattle barons ball in Texas where he ran into him, who were the billionaires that Dan was working with?
You know it.
I think that could be a very interesting thing to know, don't you? Couldn't that be interesting to know?
She know.
Because there have been a lot of things that are coming up here. We've noted that, oddly, all of Charlie's security that day was from Texas, from Rick Cutler to Dan Flood, even Brian Harpole. Brian Harpole, you should know, was also born in Dallas, Texas, and similar to Dan, his father, Bobby Harpole, back in 2018 when he was running for county sheriff in Erath, Texas, he gave an interview about his upbringing where he said, and I quote, "I was born in Denton, Texas, and grew up a quote-unquote military brat, living in numerous states and Europe. I started my law enforcement career in 1968 with the Texas Department of Public Safety, living in Amarillo, for the Texans, Childress, Amarillo, Floresville, and Stevensville. I retired from TDPS as a sergeant in Highway Patrol. I then went to work for the Erath County Sheriff's Office, and after 12 years of service, retired as captain." Okay, interesting. They have tons of military ties. It's unbelievable. In fact, now his dad is working at a funeral home, which feels interesting change of career there at the end. The point is that when you begin to look into Harpole's extensive military and law enforcement ties, it brings you to the Pacific, through Europe, and of course, all through Texas, just like the Flood family. And yes, it goes back decades, okay? All of this to say, maybe the Dallas Buyers Club might get a new meaning. What are we buying down in Dallas, actually? What did happen in 1963? Why did this person know that? He claims that he has worked with their families. Are we expected to believe that the feds are meaningfully investigating the feds?
Right.
Ooh, we got that reggaeton. Today we're gonna be making big.
Just a side note. Just a quick side note. Because I know that we had watched Brian yesterday. Idaho 4, Brian. It wasn't until I had got into bed. I had laid down. I'm trying to put myself to sleep without touching my phone, without getting on my phone, without scrolling on my phone, because you know I'll get to scrolling. I'll be over there on World Star trying to see what's going on. I'll be over there on Media Takeout. I'll be over there on the Shade Room, Hot New Hip Hop. I'll be over there on the Jasmine brand. I'll be everywhere trying to figure out, okay, what's going on. Then at the end, I'll get the Yahoo News. So, Kohlberger, I believe this is Brian that we watched, right? Isn't that his last name? Kohlberger or something like that? From the Idaho 4. It wasn't until I laid down, because the story is already just, but we was trying to figure out how, what was her name? Danny? That could be short for Danielle. I don't know. The chick at the beginning who was talking to the police officer. We was trying to figure out how she heard screaming, then she heard crying, and then she saw a random guy walk out the house and leave, and that was at 4 o'clock in the morning, right? And then she didn't go and check on nobody until later on that morning. Let's just put it that way. It could have been between 8 and 10 or something like that. Whatever time she had ended up, whatever time that 911 call had came in. Very late in the morning. But remember the 911 call. Hey, I'm trying to wake my friend up, but she's not waking up. But then remember, we found now, and this is Adrian. So I don't know if he intentionally left this out, but it's not like him to leave out the cause of death. It's not like him to leave that part out. That's a very important detail when it comes to true crime. Okay, how did they die? And I'm assuming, remember, we found the knife sheath. So how is it that you're trying to tell me that this person is not waking up, but they were stabbed? Why are you downplaying it? I couldn't wrap my head around it for some odd apparent reason. Like, it was really telling. For one, because he never mentioned anything about they were stabbed. It was just automatically assumed because of the knife sheath. But it was the 911 call at the beginning of the video where she's saying, well, I'm trying to wake my friend up, but they're not waking up. But you know, I did my due diligence. I went to that comment section and ooh wee. I don't know how I missed that yesterday. Because I'm telling you, I was already traumatized with that Brian. He had already been working my nerves. But that was the first time I had been introduced to, like, the story. And more than likely, maybe somewhere down the line, I'm pretty sure Mike from that chapter may cover that case as well. Like, that's a pretty high profile case, so I'm pretty sure Mike will eventually. Don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure he will. But when I tell you that had ticked me off so bad, like,
You guys send me, okay? So let's go.
Chinchi, please do my
why
beat.
you keep sitting here talking about you trying
is
to
that
wake
your
somebody up?
homework?
She's trying to make it seem like, oh my God.
Yo, I see low-key cooking though. Hold on.
But it also just threw me off because how are you hearing screaming, you're hearing crying, and then you're hearing all this commotion, you hear the dog barking, like there's so much ruckus going on. You're looking, you're constantly looking, you're checking, your senses are on high alert, and then you mean to tell me that you see a complete stranger walk out the house and you just went back to sleep. Just went back to sleep. And then you get up hours later and your subconscious is on high alert now because you're thinking, wait, was that a dream? You go to check on your friend. Why do you keep saying that you're trying to wake this person up? But remember, it was Maddie and can't remember the other chick, the best friend, Madison and Kayla. It's throwing me off because he ended up fatally wounding both of them went into another room, ended up wounding the chick and her boyfriend. So why are you on the phone with 911 talking about you're trying to wake this person isn't waking up? It wasn't making sense to me. Because I was trying to go to sleep, and you have to digest all of that true crime content.
Ooh, we got that reggaeton. Hold on, John. Let me help. I want
Clear
some
your
background
cache
vocals.
before it roll over into your dreams.
How does that work?
Let me get back.
As a hypothetical question, if Dan Flood and Brian Harpole were actually guilty of organizing Charlie Kirk's assassination, again, this is hypothetical, do you believe that the feds would turn them over?
How? That's like how yesterday we saw, if you watch the footage of how they bring in Brian Kohlberger, no. If you see the footage of how, wrong person. Because that was, I had merged two thoughts together at one time. If you see how they bring in Tyler Robinson to and from court, I'm talking about armored trucks, snipers here and there. He come in through a secret underground tunnel and stuff. Go ahead, Candace.
I'm thinking they wouldn't. And that was kind of the point of what this person was saying to me. Is like, this corruption goes back to Dallas in the 60s. You can't, there's nothing that anybody can do.
Bingo.
Anyways, thought it was an interesting tidbit that I wanted to give to you guys. We'll be right back after.
And that makes sense as to how they're treating Tyler Robinson as well. How they're treating him, how they're having to transport him to and from court in armored trucks, and he got this motorcade, and he got snipers everywhere, and he got to go in the court, a secret tunnel and stuff like that. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. This is how y'all treat somebody who just assassinated a person in broad daylight? Oh, okay.
Our sponsors.
Okay.
All right, you guys, when people ask me what I am using on my skin, the answer, of course, is Nimi Skincare. It's a brand that I trust, and it's what I have stayed consistent with. I've always believed that taking care of yourself isn't just a trend. It's actually a responsibility that includes your health, your family, and, of course, your skin. You don't need to have a super complicated routine. What you need is actually simplicity. And Nimi Skincare is clean. It's straightforward. It's made right here in America. So I don't feel like I'm guessing what I'm putting on my skin, and that gives me peace of mind, which actually matters. January is definitely a tough month on your skin. There's cold air, dry heat, all of it starts to add up. That's not the time to experiment with or chase trends. It's time to be consistent and take care of what you already have. For me, good skin isn't about doing more. It's about making sure that I keep up with what I am doing consistently. And sticking with Nimi Skincare has been a part of that. You can learn more at NimiSkincare.com, and if you want to use my code Candace10 at checkout, you will save an additional 10% off your order. That's NimiSkincare.com. Also, remind you guys about PDS Debt, because whether you are struggling with credit cards, personal loans, or medical bills, PDS Debt has custom options to help you get out of debt. They go beyond the numbers to understand your unique financial situation and to craft a personalized plan that's designed just for you. There is no minimum credit score required. They're here to help you save more, pay off your debt faster, and start putting money back where it belongs, which is in your pocket. PDS Debt is A+ rated by the Better Business Bureau.
Places to go,
thousands
people to
of 5-star
see, and
reviews
things
on
to
Google,
do.
and it holds
You may
a
have already
5-star
gotten
rating on
vaccinated for
Trustpilot.
flu and
PDS
COVID-19,
helped hundreds
but
of
other
thousands
respiratory
of people get out of
illnesses
debt.
are still.
Every month that you wait, it'll cost you more in interest and in fees. So there's no better time to start thinking about how to take control of your debt than right now. Not wait another month. Take back control in 30 seconds. Get your free personalized assessment and the best option available to you by visiting pdsdebt.com/Candace. Again, that's pdsdebt.com/Candace.
Great
I
name.
was trying to.
Okay, so new conspiracy
Hold on.
dropped. I'm dropping a new conspiracy.
Hey, Brian. Hey. Excuse me.
Funsies. You know, in the movie Mean Girls, when Lindsay Lohan sabotages Regina George.
Sure.
He sabotages her diet, at least, by giving her these nutrient-dense bars from Africa, but telling Regina that the bars are actually going to help her lose weight. And then she realizes that she's been sabotaged and she screams. That's what I have to imagine is happening at Turning Point USA. Like somebody's just setting Eric.
That's a good point. I like that little analogy.
Up, right?
Yeah.
It's probably Elizabeth McCoy. I feel like if I had, it's her because they're like best friends, and Elizabeth and Mikey are like in the shadows, like it's going to be us, we're going to be next, Turning Point is ours. And so she's pretending to be Erica's BFF, but secretly giving her the worst advice of all time. She's like, you should wear glitter tonight. I don't think there's enough glitter. You need glitter on the makeup, head to toe, all of it. You look amazing. Charlie loved pyrotechnics, and he also liked that Nicki Minaj Monsterverse. I think you need both. We got to do both. We need to put the fun in funeral. I don't know. That's what I think. I think it's Elizabeth McCoy. Remember, it was Elizabeth McCoy. It was her idea to put the tent up. It's her. This is my conspiracy theory. It's Elizabeth McCoy. She's going to slide into that spot. And then she's going to wear black, and she's going to actually mourn Charlie and be like, I don't know what Erica was thinking. She wants the throne. Anyways, that's my best excuse that I can offer, the best excuse that I can summon for every move that the organization is making, which has just been disastrous. It's clown world over there. And now, to add to that, to snowball, someone has made the brilliant decision to send a cease and desist letter to a relatively small YouTube channel.
We're not, listen, because we know he said that yesterday. We watched the full video yesterday. He said that yesterday, and now it's rubbing me the wrong way. He has over 300,000 subscribers. Yesterday it was I think it was like 306,000 subscribers. Why you keep saying relatively small YouTube channel? 306,000 subscribers is not relatively small. Please. And she's saying it. See how when he said it, she was like, oh, that is pretty small. Because what Candace said? Let me, scroll up and let me see where you are, ma'am. Miss Relatively Small. Hold on, let me scroll down first before I move her out the way. Let me see where she at. Hush. Let me see. Talking about small. Can we see how many subscribers Candace is at right now? 5.74 million subscribers. I'm pretty sure I got a screenshot of when I had first started watching Candace. Back in my archive. When I first started watching her. I believe we was at like 1 point something.
Videos regarding the finances of Turning Point USA. Has he gotten everything right? Of course not. We even said when he got something very wrong, like the wrong person, I tweeted and said, this is not the right person, you should take this down. And guess what? He immediately took it down and corrected it and removed it from his content. So this isn't like a bad faith actor by any means. It's wolves in finance, and I'm referring to the presenter, Zach Gregorio.
Okay.
I'm going to let him explain to you what happened. Take a listen.
This week, I received a letter from Turning Point titled Demand to Cease and Desist Defamatory Comments. This is the first step when someone sues you for defamation. I know there are a lot of people out there making videos about Turning Point, so you should pay attention to this. They have started sending out cease and desist letters, and for some reason, they've decided to start with me. Apparently, they cannot handle the criticism for my teeny tiny YouTube channel. This letter is showing the world the organization Turning Point has become under Erica Kirk. They want to send legal letters to small YouTube creators. So we're going to go through this letter. Now, it is nice that we have this letter with their official statements, but the letter does nothing to change my suspicions. It does not address most of my questions. Instead of answering my questions, it is the precursor to a lawsuit unless I change my statements. That does nothing to reduce my suspicions. For the sake of avoiding miscommunication, I can change the title of the video if that makes them more happy. I already changed it from More Fraud at Turning Point USA to More Fraud at Turning Point USA, allegedly.
God love it.
I just enjoy him. There's something about it. It's like my teeny tiny YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Allegedly. I enjoy that. I'm sorry for laughing at that because it's funny. It is funny. And it's ridiculous. Guys, I thought we left in 2025. I thought that I did this for everybody. You can't just sue people to make them shut up. We have to be done with that as a society. It is a uniquely American phenomenon of suing people for everything. You know, get into your car accidentally gently touches somebody else's car. Now you need the cops there. The insurance agencies get involved. I mean, the whole scam of suing people just needs to end. Okay? It just needs to end. Get a job, work hard. If you feel that someone is putting out wrong information about you, don't start a cease and desist letter with, we don't intend to sue you. That's what he's saying is correct. That is exactly what a cease and desist is for. It's the first step to suing somebody. Otherwise, this could have been an email. If I got him to take something out of his video after I shared it, I said, this is incorrect. And he did it, when I say instantly, immediately took down the video and corrected it. Why can't Turning Point try to behave like a human and just have somebody email from the PR office, hey, Andrew, this could be you, and say, hey, I do PR for Turning Point USA. Happy to answer some of your questions. Just send them over. Or say, hey, you got this wrong. Do you mind please updating this? Like, it's like, this is not right. They have so much money. They just are spending money on stupidity. And again, what is your end goal? As he says later on, he's like, I don't have any money. What is your end goal here with sending this letter? It's obviously going to backfire. But I just want to say the energy of this, I have lawyers. I can sue you. I'm rich. It needed to be left behind in 2025. With Brigitte Macron. Okay. And of course, it backfires immediately. It backfires spectacularly because now Turning Point is on record because of this video and because of this letter they sent him. They are now on record going against themselves on record. We have received so many different stories from them regarding the drones that were there on the day of Charlie's assassination. First, Frank Turek came out and he said that while they were driving over to the event, he was showing Charlie live drone footage on his phone. And Charlie loved it. He was like, "This is amazing." Then Brian Harpole, apparently unaware that Frank Turek had already told the truth, he moved to tell Sean Ryan that actually there were no drones because the university denied their request to fly them. And people were like, hey, wait a minute, that's ridiculous. You guys are saying two different statements. Why does it look like you're lying all the time? So, of course, Andrew Colvett came out, swooped in with his always perfecting PR, and he said this regarding the mix-up. Take a listen.
Hear me out. Level 1, level 4. I don't even know if I can get to level 4. Level 1, super little. Not bad.
Early on, Frank Turek talked about that on the way there that, he actually was looking at Charlie's phone and that he saw drone footage from the event. Now, I had talked to, with that in mind, number one, I went to UVU and I actually put the drone up. We were going to do the survey. Immediately, we were, law enforcement came up and said, hey, look, we need you to take down that drone. Now, my drone pilot had already made all the necessary steps with the FFA to make sure that we could do that. And I explained to the law enforcement officer, hey, look, you guys don't control this airspace. He's like, well, we got policies, you have to do this. And we're not going to sit there and argue with him, right? So we ended up grounding the drone. We went and jumped through some hoops. We were trying to get some documents done. Long story short, what we ended up having to do was leave campus. We flew the drone. We were off campus. We flew the drone. We got the survey. So that kind of reinforced other people saying, Brian Harpole specifically saying, like, hey, we couldn't get permission to get a drone up in the air. And of course, people took that, what Frank said at the beginning, and said, hey, this is clear indication of lying and or a conspiracy. Well, what I found out was the picture that was being pushed around saying, hey, this is proof that there was drone footage. It was very clear to me once I saw that picture. It is a wide angle shot of the crowd.
And let's throw that up. Yeah, let's throw that up.
Yeah.
This is actually I think the images, guys, I sent them to you. Yeah, this is actually, there was a walkway or a bridge elevated that was just from our events team that was setting up that event. They went up there as they always did, to show Charlie the crowd size. So they took those images.
Yeah, and I completely understand
20
why.
seconds, Gary. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand why Frank thought this was a drone. But again, I think it almost shows that the lack of conspiracy, because you guys aren't sitting in there, micromanaging what people say. It's just different people's perspectives, and there isn't some sort of collusion.
Yeah, that's really nice. Except now Turning Point USA's lawyer is going to dispute Andrew, and the worst PR, the worst person that PR money could buy, Paramount Tactical, because in the letter to Wolves in Finance, he says, no, there were drones, but it was only allowed for some people. But there were drones that day. Take a listen.
On December 7th, I posted a video called Top 10 Clowns of the Year. In this video, I called Turning Point my #1 clown of the year. I talked about the now infamous interview with Turning Point's chief security person talking about the day that Charlie Kirk was murdered. I point out the massive contradiction where he says they were not allowed to fly drones. Then I show the interview with Frank Turek where he says he was watching drone footage with Charlie Kirk. This part is breaking news because I'm not aware this has ever been discussed. The lawyer in this letter says the following. There was no discrepancy. UVU prohibited Turning Point USA from flying drones for security purposes during the event, but did allow a Turning Point USA media production drone to briefly fly over the location before the event to collect limited B-roll footage. First of all, how could this be defamatory if I had no idea about any of this? Second, I find this explanation absurd. You are telling me that the security team was not allowed drones, but the media team was? That is the official explanation from Turning Point's lawyer. My honest opinion is I do not believe that. But if that did happen, that is really silly, and it may have cost Charlie Kirk his life.
He is all of us. It's so absurd. Guys, you've had so much time to get your story straight. Were there drones? Were there not drones? Now, it's okay, there were drones, but only some people could have them. The media team was allowed to fly drones temporarily, and then he saw that. We were just told by Paramount Tactical and Andrew that was just the wide shot that Frank saw. Now we're like, oh no, the media team, that is what happened. They were allowed to fly drones, but security couldn't. What? You're going to let media fly drones temporarily to get a shot, but you're not going to let the security team fly drones temporarily to get a shot of what they're looking at? Does that make any sense? And by the way, hey, Brian Hartpole, how about being resourceful? If you figured out the media team could do it and they could get it to Frank, why didn't they get it to you? Why didn't they get to you what the rooftops looked like? Oh, I know, because you're all lying. That's pretty obvious by now. You're all lying. Please just stop lying about everything.
At this point.
Because eventually what's happening is what we're going through right now. The public is having to decide whether or not you have been making genuine mistakes repeatedly, or if you have been fibbing nonstop at all hours of every day because you're engaged in a cover-up. And I am of the latter opinion. I have been for a while. There are just too many inconsistencies at all time. It's not that difficult to remember the truth. Judge Judy watched it in bed with my grandma. If you're going to be a liar, you better have a good memory. And it turns out none of you guys have a good memory. The person that had the photographic memory is dead. That was Charlie Kirk. Okay? That was your boy wonder, and you've now lost him. Speaking of inconsistencies, for example, last week I told you that in working on this investigation, the theme of sex trafficking, it's coming up too much. Child sex trafficking in particular. And so I was interested in Erica having said that while she was, quote unquote, living in China, she was working with victims of sex trafficking. Okay? I want you to remember what she said. Take a listen.
I decided to create something called Everyday Heroes Like You, where we're able to, originally, it was focused on bringing funds and awareness to various grassroots organizations that were in specific communities that would be able to have volunteers that are transparent with their funds, that are actually doing what they're saying they're doing, instead of just having 70% of the funds go to admin and only 30% towards the cause. It kind of grew into something more global. I was living in China and doing a lot of work with victims from sex trafficking, and then began to phase that into working with the Marine Corps and the Army, and then was able to work with a orphanage in Romania to help sustain them during their winter seasons and giving them more clothing items or tangible items rather than just money.
Right.
Then I told you guys that having asked this question through an official channel, Turning Point USA, I received a response alleging that Erica never lives there. So that's coming from Erica. She actually never lived there. They said that she simply visited for 2 weeks, like a tourist, just to visit the Great Wall and perhaps see other monuments in history.
Right.
Then somebody emailed me an interesting video of Charlie Kirk. And apparently he disagrees with that new assessment. This is a video of Charlie debating someone named Ben Carollo. Take a listen.
When you go to China, let me just tell you, you'll drive down the street and you will see dead people laying in the middle of the street. You will see people defecating.
Go to China then. Go to China. Take a video.
Actually, you know what?
Go to China. Take a video with these cameras. Right now.
Unlike you, my wife lived in China for 6 months, and she'll show you the videos. She'll show you the images. They don't have a regard for human life. They don't value people as the individual.
Never ever sue the driver who crashed into you after a car accident. There's a better way to get compensated that's faster, easier, and could get you way more money without spending years in court or paying expensive lawyers up front. If you've been...
Right.
What's going on here? Okay, will the real Erica Kirk please stand up? Okay.
I like that Slim Shady song. I need to go watch that video again. That was a very iconic video.
This isn't, you can't say you lived there, but say you didn't live there or there for a trip. And now you've got your husband saying my wife lived there. So he clearly thought you lived there. You thought you lived there. And then somehow now you don't want to live there. And the reason I think is because after doing a little bit of digging, I saw on a real estate profile that you said that it was the charity Everyday Heroes. So that would check out because that's what you were doing with that charity. And that's what you said in the interview. That was affiliated, or adjacent work that you were doing for Everyday Heroes in China. I would still like to know more about that. So since our official answer from Turning Point USA is that she was only there visiting, and yet we have her and Charlie on record saying that she was living there, I would like to know specifically what charity in China she was working with. And I'm sure, I know people in China don't have access to YouTube. I do know that they're somehow watching my show. If you know more about that, what they were doing, what charity they were working on, I would like to know. More tips at CandaceOwens.com. Like I said, I'm working on this Erica Kirk timeline, and I want everything to be legit. And there's a lot of information out there. There is a lot of wrong information out there, a lot of correct information out there. I want to pull it all together. So more tips at CandaceOwens.com. When was she in China? What specific charity was she working with that was helping victims of sex trafficking? Anyway, in other news, great news, Operation Mocking Pastor is back. I thought maybe we were going to leave that behind 2025. No, especially not when it comes to the Cornerstone Church. Remember, that was the church where we had the pastor get on stage and call me Cameras Owens and Tucker Carlson when they get their talking points. And it looks like they got it's renewed, it's been refreshed. And this time, Cornerstone Church, different location, is also going to have a feature from our boy, Mr. Rob McCoy. Take a listen.
Hey everybody, Pastor Gary Hamrick here from Cornerstone Chapel, inviting you to a special Wednesday night service January the 21st, where we're going to talk about anti-Semitism. It's on the rise, in churches and in conservative politics. Consider Candace Owens, Tucker Carlson, we'll talk about them too. I'll have special guests with me, Pastor Rob McCoy, the leader of Turning Point Faith, Samuel Smadja from Israel, an Israeli businessman. So join us on Wednesday, January the 21st.
The Israeli businessman. Not the Israeli businessman. Look, it is an Israeli business. Operation Mocking Pastor is an Israeli business. So I respect that. That's straightforward and it's honest. And so I hope you guys could go, and it's going to be riveting. Maybe somebody could ask him a question about why he's trying to rehabilitate people that went to prison for harming children. Might be more relevant than me saying that, mass murdering Palestinians is wrong. I feel like that's more relevant, but maybe it's not. Because anti-Semitism is now noticing. Right? Noticing what we're doing down in Argentina, noticing what we're doing over in Gaza and not getting into line and letting us get away with it. So it should be riveting. Again, don't know how people are attending these churches other than thinking of it as stand-up comedy, because that is a good reason. We all need to laugh. We all need to let loose. It's been, last year was a tough year. And if you're looking for comedy, Rob McCoy and the Cornerstone Church can provide that. So I thank you guys. Also, and just the topic of shamelessness. I don't know if we pulled this, Skylar. If not, it's cool because I can bump it to tomorrow. Did we see the Fox News thing? Do you have that? Like they basically promoting that Israel is giving Charlie an award for fighting anti-Semitism, like the country of Israel. Yeah, I'm trying to pull that up. This is just, it's so shameless. Israel will honor the late Charlie Kirk with an award for opposing anti-Semitism. They're not going to stop. They're like, this ghost belongs to us. Belongs to us. And it just makes you feel like they killed him.
Cringy, yeah.
I don't know. They're just trying and doing too much.
Yeah.
And you guys are going to love the fact that I have another text message that I'm going to reveal to you,
from Charlie,
which was sent to Charlie Kirk. Another, I would say, laced threat from one of his donors. I've got a lot more information coming because apparently, hilariously, Turning Point USA purged a bunch of their employees that they thought were giving me information, and they weren't. And so now they're giving me information. So it's going to be an amazing week. Tomorrow, though, we are going to have a joint show. My guest is going to be Baron Coleman. You guys have been asking for us to get together, and we are, because we both received a tip that is just, it's mind-blowing, actually. And I was like, look, you should just come on the show on Tuesday. Let's sit down and go through this and unpack it, because I think people are just going to go, what is going on in America? What is going on in the world? And yeah, anyways, we're going to have a very exciting show. Let's take a brief break and throw it to some sponsors. I think it's pretty obvious that there is a war on truth right now. You feel it, I feel it, and the biggest weapon that they have is the algorithm. Rewriting history, redefining morality to fit a broken secular agenda that has completely erased God from the conversation. That's why I use Magisterium AI, because it's not just about the past, it's also about how to live right now. I'm talking about the toughest questions that you are facing, questions about suffering, marriage, and purpose in life. And unlike the other AI programs that are out there, Magisterium AI actually brings the receipts. Every single answer is backed by original sources, citations that you can click and verify for yourself. I'm talking about 2,000 years of wisdom from the saints, popes, and fathers of the church. It's a knowledge base that grows daily from their exclusive digitization work inside the pontifical universities in Rome. It's the #1 Catholic answer engine in the world, and there's a reason for that. If you want to discover the intellectual depth and the peace that I have found in the Catholic faith, then you can start here. Go to magisterium.com/Candace or download the app for free on iOS or Android. Use my discount code Candace to upgrade to Pro, and you'll get 25% off your first year. That's just $2.99 per month. Peace and purpose for the price of a cup of coffee. It's a no-brainer. Visit magisterium.com/Candace. Also want to remind you guys about Balance of Nature, because this year a lot of us are setting the same goal: eat more fruits and vegetables. But sticking to that is not always easy. That's why so many people turn to Balance of Nature. Their supplements include 47 ingredients of 100% whole fruits, vegetables, spices, and fibers. Perfect for your daily routine. You can swallow the supplements, mix the powder into a smoothie, or sprinkle the veggie supplements over your favorite dish. Balance of Nature's whole health system supplements feature ingredients like flaxseed, cinnamon, turmeric, mango, pineapple, wild blueberry, shiitake mushrooms, spinach, kale, cayenne pepper, and much more. This New Year's, lock in with 50% off for 1 year when you subscribe to the Whole Health System supplements as preferred customer. Head to balanceofnature.com today. That's balanceofnature.com.
Did you hear about the new trend called soap nails? All the beauty media are talking about it. Ultra shiny, natural and healthy looking nails, the clean girl manicure is trending. I wanted to try it, but my nails were in bad shape. So I looked for a polish that would give me that soap nails look while also repairing my nails, and that's when I found this one. This nail polish is a hybrid of makeup and nail care. It strengthens, nourishes, and repairs your nails while giving them a naturally glossy finish. And not to mention, it's plant-based, non-toxic, and vegan. That's the active innovation from Manucurist, a French brand that I love. These nail treatments are so innovative, they've won multiple awards, including the ELF First Class Beauty Award in the Polish Perfection category. On their website, they have glowy actives like Glow Raspberry, Grape, and
Boy, did that chat light up when I said Baron Coleman and me were coming together. I promised you we'd do it, and tomorrow is going to be a lot of fun. I'm so happy that we're going to have him in studio. It'll be live, same time. If you guys would like to support this show and independent journalism, I have new merch on the website, which is exciting. So you can go there to CandaceOwens.com. The world is ghetto. It is ghetto. They were like, how could you say the world is ghetto? You think you're an alien? All I'm saying...
Lips. Or am I tripping? Doesn't that look like the Say Cheese smile? Let me see something real quick. Did she just take the Say Cheese smile? Well, I mean, he don't have bottom teeth. He just has the top teeth. It looked like it. I mean, he got the. Let me go back to it. It ain't the same. Let me let her finish. It's close.
I look around at what is happening here on planet Earth, and I refuse to acknowledge that I could possibly be from here. I have to be from a different galaxy, a way classier galaxy. World is indeed ghetto. You can get some of our other merch. You can get this conspiracy girly mug. It makes a great gift as well. All of everything that we have right now is super fresh. I love it. So head to CandaceOwens.com, and you can also buy the hard copy autographed bundle. Both of my books signed by me. Also reminding you guys that our show is available in Spanish, French, and Portuguese. So if that is your first language, maybe it's your second language, you need to just get better at it. Links are in the description. Top comment from the last episode on Friday we aired. It was actually me being interviewed by Myron, which actually took place at the end of last year, and people really liked it, so we brought it forth onto this channel as well. And this is the top comment from 3021. This person wrote, "My children will inherit the America that I fight for, or the America that I remain silent about." I'm glad that I butchered my own quote. Yes, that's why I fight, and that's why I think everyone should fight and grow louder in saying the truth. I believe that. I just look at our kids and I think we're going to be cowards and they're going to inherit it. And you can just feel like Satan just wrapping his tail around the world, and they're close, but you can now also feel daylight is getting through and a lot of people are waking up. All right, what do you guys have for me in today's comments? Let's see what is on your mind. Moderator Marzi writes, "It's MLK Day. Let's not forget the Deep State tried to get him to self-delete after they stalked him for years and then tried to blackmail him. Maybe that's why they want us to accept a Charlie Kirk Day and forget about it after they harassed Charlie." That is the way of the Deep State. That's why I said when they put up that Charlie Kirk Day, I was like, aw, they definitely killed him. Right? I mean, come on. When they give you a day, it means we stalked you, we harassed you, we tried to destroy you and threaten you, and then we just found it easier to murder you. But we have we're guilty about that, so we're just gonna. They invited Kash Patel. It was wild. It was really wild. Dan Flood was there too. He was still providing security, which I thought was weird. Not gonna lie. Becca writes, "Charlie believed in God and free speech, but not Erica. She is panicking. We see through your lies, Erica. We see right through you." I think that she is not leading that organization in a direction that Charlie Kirk would have led it. There, I will say that. The idea of a free speech organization, Charlie dying under a tent saying, I will debate you and your ideas, I will prove you wrong or you can prove me wrong. And now we've got legal letters going out to YouTubers like, "You're wrong, you're just wrong, and I'm going to sue you." Or I'm not going to sue you, but I'm going to scare you. And then maybe I'll sue you. Scrub Girl writes, "I grew up in Converse, Texas, and know New Braunfels, Texas well. It's definitely expanding rapidly the past couple of years. Yeah, I believe that there is some military stuff. One person said to me that it was an intel base. I couldn't find that myself. Maybe it's so good of an intel base that I didn't have enough intel on the intel base." That's a comment from our website. Jenny, I love you, writes, "I was in the GATE program." We spoke about that. They were big mad when we suggested that the military was working on kids in these programs, so I know we can take that home and go ahead and digest it as a fact. Whenever they get real big mad and they start paying people to make a bunch of videos real quick, like, Candace says she was so crazy, she's crazier than she's ever been, it's crazy. I'm like, okay, it's not crazy at all, it's a fact. So it's a fact.
Their reaction.
To the nurse on my For You page who talked about this being Botox in a stick, thank you. I honestly was about to go drop 500.
100%. Project Looking Glass, they were spazzing out about that one too. So I was like, we're inching ever closer to what's happening. Anyways, I was reading your comment, and here I am providing commentary before I even finished the comment. You said that of your GATE program, which was in a small district outside of California, you do not remember anything that was shady. Honestly, I felt like an outsider the whole time, but I only have about 5 or 6 solid childhood memories. The rest is blank. Is that normal? A lot of people in the GATE program said this, that they just have blank slates for their childhood. And I would say that's not normal. I would say that's not normal at all. I think we all usually have like blank slates if we're like 1, 2, 3, but you should remember your elementary school days. Facts All Biz writes, Sup, Candace and crew, Dems love you. We may not agree on everything, but the way people are coming at you lets me know that you are the real deal. Respect from Brooklyn. Keep being real, G. Yeah, I'm just done with the false dialectic. I get what's happening. They're controlling both sides, and they're Satanists. There we go. It's obvious what's happening. And they have us yelling at each other, but they're causing all of the issues, and they're getting more and more control. That's what they're doing. That's what they're trying to achieve, is more control over the population. Michelle Miller writes, it's amazing that investigating the suspicious death of your beloved friend has led you down all the roads that you were already dedicated to prior, global control and corruption. This path was meant to be. Christ is King. Yeah, all of the roads seem to be converging, and we've noticed that. I never thought that there would be all of this symmetry in speaking about Brigitte Macron and the weird child stuff that's happening, and suddenly getting into the Turning Point USA story and going, why do I keep coming up with this theme of trafficking and children, and all of this feels so wrong, and the elites. And so you're absolutely correct. I do think that globally we are definitely experiencing an awakening. And like I said in last week's episode, Project Looking Glass, our awareness is combating things faster than anything else. All of us showing up every day and speaking about it and understanding it and grasping it. Yeah, that's it. That's the beginning of it. Beginning of the end for Satan's reign, I would say. KJO writes, will the real Erica Kirk please stand up as absolute gold? It might take some heat off of the midget horse. Go Max and stay gold. Yeah, I'm struggling now with the different answers. And at first it was maybe confused and maybe aggrieved, but I'm like, you knew how long you were in China for. That's not something, you don't just pick up every day and go to China. Right? You know that you weren't there for 2 weeks. You know you were there for 6 months. And you should just tell me what you were working with, who you're working with, so I can not have to constantly turn to the public for stuff. But you know what? Public is way more reliable. 10 out of 10 would recommend the Decentralized Intelligence Agency, because we don't go after kids, right? We actually defend kids and protect kids, which should be our natural inclination. If we are a society worth existing, our inclination should be to take care of the elderly and to make sure that children are protected from predators. And apparently that's not the inclination, left and right, of the people that are elite. Candy Caddy lastly writes, when Barron is on, please play a video clip and quote, forget to put it on the screen for us so that we can watch a video like we do on his show. Okay, not sure what you're talking about there, but I do think that we have to, what was that commenter who wrote, was it Joe? Oh gosh, I was laughing so hard. If you guys have not seen that, Baron Coleman lost his cool on Joe, a commenter on his show. It was just absolutely brilliant and hilarious, and he just dragged Joe into, because she was doing the whole Mitch Snow abused women 20 years ago, how dare you listen to anything he has to say about Fort Huachuca, and he was like, let me explain to you how rational thinking works, Joe. And I would not be able to do it justice, but watch it when he just completely rips Joe. Don't be a Joe. You can be, actually, your name can be Joe, but you don't want to be a Joe in the comment section, if that makes sense. Anyway, we will have so much for you this week. Like I said, we have all new, fresh leaks from Turning Point USA, and things are getting interesting. See you tomorrow.
Oh, man, I'm excited. I had completely forgot that she had was supposed to be dropping today. Let me see what 1090J. Everything Lil Durk built is gone. Nobody. Okay, is that number 1? Oh, that's part 7. Lord, I'm so far behind with 1090J. Hold on. We might have to catch up. We might have to play catch up. And Vlad, don't you start. Don't you start. Oh, he had Andrew Schultz. I didn't know that.
Real reason why you snore. Your blocked throat. CPAPs for snoring, in my opinion, you either love them or you hate them. Me, I really couldn't stand mine. It left marks on my face, messed up my hair, and made me snore even worse. So how did I stop snoring? It's all her fault. Yeah, her. She's the one showing people how to silence snoring at home in less than 60 seconds. Watch this.
Look, I'm a woman who snores, and I kept blaming it on a stuffy nose, and I blamed it on my hormones, and then my weight, but none of that made sense. At first, my husband said it was more like a purr, and he actually thought it was kind of cute, but I was embarrassed. And the worst part was how tired I was, because I kept waking up with headaches, and I was drinking so much coffee. I was in the bathroom every half hour. So when I tell you I tried absolutely everything, I did. Special pillows, nose strips, nasal sprays, a humidifier, even those weird breathing exercises that I found on Facebook. Nothing worked. And the noise in my throat just kept getting worse. So my husband started to go to bed a half hour
All right,
earlier
here we
just so
go.
he could get some
1090
sleep,
Jake.
but he was
Welcome back to
getting
Vlad
really irritated,
TV.
And I felt completely drained. So by the time I got home from work, all I wanted to do was take a nap. Then we...
He didn't slim down. Hold on, let me fix him. Okay. Look like we got a new studio or something. Look like we in a new studio. Tell I ain't been over here in Vlad in a minute. Hold on, stop. And let me fix this so I can see. I'm not trying to change it over here. I'm really trying to change it on my side, but for some odd apparent reason, she just keep adjusting herself. I'm like, get it together. Just give me a second. Let me see what I can do. Hold on. Just play it and I'll go.
How you doing? Man, a lot going on right now. A lot going on in the world.
I can see that neck.
In the world. There's wars raging and presidents getting kidnapped and all that, but
Don't talk about my dude.
closer to home, Boosie just got time served for his gun case.
I'm talking about, is that, first of all, thank you for putting some respect on that moment. I feel like we need to have a moment of silence for that. We need to have a moment of silence for Boosie getting time served. Because they was really trying to, thank you.
That's good. That's good. I'm happy for him.
I can't wait till he do what an interview with. What's taking him so long?
Yeah, man, I was super happy. Were you surprised at all that he got that?
A little bit. I'm gonna be honest, a little bit, because once I heard that he was trying to have Trump pardon him, I was like,
Right.
Usually when you start doing that shit, things are getting a little desperate, but I'm happy it played out how it played out. A lot of people, I feel like, have been getting spared by the feds. And I don't feel like Boosie really had ill intent.
Right.
I don't think he's out there doing nothing wild. You know what I mean? Just trying to protect himself and his business and his family. So I'm happy it played out how it played out.
For sure.
Yeah, because he was facing years at one point.
Let it go, Vlad.
And he went to the state dropped it, but then the feds picked it up like the same day.
Yeah.
So it was crazy. And at one point, the whole thing was supposed to be dropped, but then it came back on and so forth. There was just a lot.
And then remember, they was trying to charge him for being an addict. I was like, that ain't against the law.
Ups and downs and uncertainty and so forth. Yeah, I felt bad for him.
Harassing him.
Yeah, I mean, that's normally how it happens, though. The state will drop something just for the feds to pick it back up, but it's just, it was a shitty situation. And I just hope that he's 10 steps ahead of the game moving forward so he doesn't fall back into this situation.
Right. Okay, so I just looked this up. Boosie was sentenced to time served, 3 years of supervised release, 300 hours of community service, and a $50,000 fine for being a felon in possession of a firearm. But he got no further jail time.
Ooh, 3 years. Supervised. Ooh.
Does that sound about right?
I mean, no. Normally, you hear people, like, I think on average, if you look up the federal statistics, it lands at around 4.5 years for felon in possession of a firearm, but it goes up to, I believe, 10. And then depending on your priors, you can get hit with the Armed Career Criminal Act. So, like, if you have acts of violence or drug cases, and then I believe it's like a 15 mandatory minimum.
Okay, so it could have been really bad.
For sure.
It could have been real bad.
Okay.
Yeah, well, look, at this point,
Let's talk about his business.
he's got 3 years of supervised release, which means no messing up.
Right.
At all. At all. Which, honestly, is not that hard to do.
Yeah, well, go to sleep. Go to sleep.
You disagree?
I mean, it depends on how you living, bro. At the age Boosie is, I feel like he should be able to do it. He got a whole estate.
Right.
He shouldn't leave the estate unless he's going to conduct business. And if he's going to conduct business, he has to conduct it properly.
No.
You shouldn't have to arm yourself. You got to have other people have everything situated. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm pretty sure he knows how to move like a boss.
Look at that beard.
And he just ain't going to slip up. But if he was like 24, then I'd be like, that's a little different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, me and him talked about it last time. And I think what it comes down to is this, is that someone like a Boosie tries to grab every dollar. That's just his mentality. And I get it, because if there's money on the table, it's natural for someone to try to grab all of it.
But you should be.
So in that particular situation, when you saw, all the Crips and it's all San Diego, you could have said, I'm not really feeling this. Let me just give them their money back and we'll just reschedule.
Ooh, I like that.
Right? You had that choice at that point. If you felt somewhat unsafe.
We always got a choice.
Yeah.
We always got a choice.
So why not in that moment say 10, 15,000 ain't worth a potential risk? Because
you don't be thinking like that at the moment, Vlad. You don't be thinking ahead of time at the moment. It's, my show was at 9:10. Landed there, you thinking that's a quick little bag, and you don't know where you be going.
Yeah.
You just get an address, Vlad,
As you get older, you start to realize there's certain money you just need to leave on the table because there's certain risks involved with that. And I think in this particular situation, when Boosie goes to a specific city, he puts it out there, hey, I'm here, I'm doing verses, I'm doing pop-ups, I'm doing walkthroughs, I'm doing music video shoots, whatever else, right? So these guys paid him to do a verse, probably paid him extra to do the video shoot. He showed up and was like, I don't know, this looks a little sketchy, but they've already paid me. All right, I'll just put a gun in my back just to make myself feel a little safer, because I think only one of his security showed up or something like that. But in a situation like that, as you get older and wiser, you look at it and say, let me just give them their money back.
Right.
I'm cool. If I don't feel totally comfortable, this extra 5,000 or so is not going to change anything anyways. Just have it back and whatever. I'll make it up to you. I'll give y'all an extra verse or something like that and call it a day.
Right.
That's what I would have done.
Yeah, because giving back 5,000 versus having to pay the feds 50 is a major fucking difference. On top of the lawyer fees and everything else.
On top of the lawyer fees, the 50 is probably a drop in a bucket.
Yeah.
My guess, let me see. I would guess he probably spent at least $250,000 for that defense, maybe even $500,000. This thing has been dragging on for years at this point. There's lots of court dates in and out. There's all types of back and forth. There's, documents that need to be written and submitted and so forth. Yeah, I would say he might have had to pay $500,000 to get out of this.
Yeah, fuck that. It's too much.
For $5,000, which is 1% of the $500,000 you end up spending.
Yeah.
Get all out of my Apple Wallet.
See what I mean? Sometimes it's better just to do the right thing to begin with to avoid all the BS later on.
Sir, wrap it up.
But regardless, he's out. He got his time served. Ankle monitor's off. Go back to his life. Just stay out of trouble.
How'd you feel about Kodak dissing him the day before he went to court?
Ridiculous.
That was whack.
Exactly.
That was whack.
And it just shows his intentions.
I think he knew that the timing of it was what it was, but the two of them have kind of been going at it for years.
Yeah.
Right. He missed it. He missed it. Let me go on back. Hold on. Excuse me. It's not being nosy. Excuse me. Go back to my lineup. Ooh, Udi. He dropped one. I was trying to catch up with okay, this is part 2. Let me see what's going on. And then I'm gonna go back to Udi. He dropped the loyalty video. Let me give him his thumbs up.
Since you brought up Kodak's name,
right.
there was a interrogation.
Go back over there and let him see him. Child, you know.
Okay, tell me about that.
Slim down.
Jack Boy dropped Kodak's interrogation, and
2015.
it did absolutely nothing.
I'm like, what's that supposed to do?
It dropped at the best and worst time, right? The best for Kodak, the worst for Jack Boy, because Fuck the Streets came right after, so nobody cares.
Who's Jack Boy?
Yeah. It didn't even really hit my radar, I'll be honest. As I'm going through the notes, I'm like, oh, there's interrogation footage, really?
Yeah, it didn't hit any radars. It's like, it just came out and everyone was like, bro, so many people got exposed, nobody cares. Like,
okay, was there something specific that Kodak said in that footage?
I mean, he said a lot of things. So basically, I got called out by Jack Boy for not dropping a video on it.
Oh.
So that's actually what made me drop the video. Was people were like, oh, he's calling you out, he's calling you out. But really, he was like, yo, I need my boy 1090 Jake to cover this and break it down.
Okay.
So Kodak, his house got robbed.
Okay.
And they broke into his safe. They stole his jewelry. Kodak apparently went around the neighborhood trying to find out who did it.
For sure.
Grabbed some kid up, beat him up, made him tell him where the other kids were, whatever.
Sure.
So Kodak ends up getting picked up on like a kidnapping. He got charges basically for beating up this kid, throwing him in the car, trying to figure out who took his shit. Right? The kid's 17, Kodak had just turned 18.
Okay.
So that's why it was on a minor.
Okay.
Right? In the midst of that, when he's in the interrogation room, the whole time he's like, look, they took my shit.
Right.
I just want my shit back.
Sure.
If we can just make this all go away, I'm cool with that. But they the ones that took my shit.
Okay.
So he goes through the story of telling the police, I went to this dude said these 4 people did it, yada, yada, yada. I went looking for those 4 people, etc., etc. And then the police are asking him, yo, who was your friend that helped
First of all, we need to give a shout. First, hold on, because I'm not doing him no justice. We need to give a shout out to 1090 Jake's barber. Let me put him in the, I apologize, because I'll be over here on the main screen. We need to give a shout out to 1090 Jake's barber. That's what we need to do. We need to give a shout out to 1090 Jake's barber. Ooh, that lineup is crispy.
He's like, oh, I don't want to name him, whatever. And then he ended up naming his friend that helped throw the kid in the car. So the friend never got charged in the case, but he did name him, Pito. He named somebody else that Jack Boy actually knew. And yeah, I mean, that's how it played out.
Oh, okay.
I mean, isn't that telling?
Fuck the streets.
Right. Especially when they stole your
Fuck them.
Right.
Right. So you're talking about a crime you were arrested for, and you start to name your co-conspirators as well as other people you involved in this crime.
Well, he named the people that robbed him.
Keep up, Vlad. We can't do this with you today.
This looks like snitching to me, from my point of view.
How is that snitching? Okay, well, whatever.
It doesn't count though.
It don't. He just wanted to be snitching.
Why?
Because it's too late. It just doesn't count anymore. Like if this was like 2 years ago, this shit would have been everywhere. But it just,
okay, so y'all got statute of limitations on snitching now. Oh, okay. I didn't know. I had no idea there was like statute of limitations on snitching.
It doesn't matter anymore.
Interesting. Well, thank you for like.
Do you know why snitching doesn't matter anymore in 2026?
Tell me.
Kenneth Copeland.
Because common sense has been injected into the conversation.
Good point.
I think that at first it was this taboo topic, like, ooh, no one's snitching, we're not snitching, no one's snitching, this is a bunch of non-snitches in our circle. And then all the stories come out and all the videos come out, and most people watch this and say, yeah, I probably would have done the same thing.
Academics was just talking about this the other night, and I agree with him. The streets don't.
First of all, that doggone 1090 Jake look real nice and healthy now. You know, he slimmed down. You know what I mean? Like that neck is starting to, you know what I mean? Like we get to see the beard coming in, that lineup. He looked like he been doing his push-ups. Huh, interesting.
Streets anymore.
Credit where credit is due.
internet runs the streets.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So what you do in the streets is being judged by people whose only access to the streets is the internet. So they are going to come up with the most common sense answer to everything because they're not in it anyways. To them, it doesn't even make sense to do what you're doing.
Facts.
So the same people that are calling you pussy for not sliding and pussy for snitching, they're not ever going to slide. They're not going to snitch because they're not going to get involved in anything where they have to snitch. But God forbid they did, they're telling on everybody.
Gonna have to.
And the thing is now, the streets are being judged by the internet, and it's essentially falling victim to the internet. Everybody wants to prove something to the internet.
Hey, don't prove nothing to me.
So it's like the motherfuckers that's in the streets abiding by a code, they're trying to impress a facade that has nothing to do with their lifestyle.
True.
It's just coming back to bite them in the ass.
Oh, he looks so yummy now.
Yeah.
He looks so
Can you
yummy
think
now.
of a single criminal case involving a rapper where social media did not play a major role in the overall evidence of it?
Did not? Oh, no.
No.
See what I mean?
Right.
See what I mean? Social media is always involved in one way or another. Whether it's the person doing it themselves, talking about it, going on live, admitting to the crimes, showing off stolen contraband, whatever else. Or there's DMs, messages on Instagram that get subpoenaed by the government and so forth. For example, that's how Casanova got hemmed up.
Yeah.
He was sending DMs through Instagram about illegal activities.
Not Instagram.
That to me is crazy, but it just is what it is at this point.
Yeah.
If
you have ED, you might need to work on your mental.
I'm like, oh, okay, good luck. Okay, I wanna, cause it's already 40 minutes. So if we're gonna get it, we're gonna have to go ahead and get it. Let me find them. Cause he didn't already look. Then just, I don't know. Let me see if I can find them, Lord. Dang. Let me see if I can find them. He'll leave my algorithm.
Today we're helping Gio test his girlfriend's loyalty. We set up hidden cameras and microphones and came up with a crazy elaborate plan to help him find out if his girlfriend would cheat on
You seen him in a minute as Dick
with another man.
Feeling nervous or anything at all?
A little bit. Make sure you take it there. I want to see what's really gonna happen.
Gio's job was to bring his girlfriend Alejandra to this house so that her decoy Antonio could ask her on a date. Of course, Gio would be watching and listening in to every step of this test.
I'm hopeful, but I also know what I'm getting myself into.
Oh my God! Oh my God! This is gonna be one of those videos that you're gonna be like, what's gonna happen next, bro? What?
I don't know if you guys get the full magnitude of this thing on camera, but this is crazy.
I'm gonna have to take a drink. I don't know if I can. Oh, look, I don't need no crash outs, man. I don't wanna have to,
What was that? Tequila? Come on, man, let's go. Cause you know we got that intro to get through. Come on.
So what makes you want to test your girl? Or you want to give us a rundown from the top as to like why you wanted to put your girl to the test?
Yeah, so basically I've been feeling like I want to take it to the next level, but before I do that, I want to make sure she's serious about me the way I am with her. I met her at a bar, right? It's like a sports bar, but they're they are in bikinis, right? So they're a lot more revealing, to appeal to a certain type of customer base. So basically,
these are like potential. Who is all these people? Like I'm confused. Who is all these people? I mean, we know Antonio, and I didn't see him before. Bruno Mars.
Basically Hooters, but
this guy, not him.
On steroids is what it sounds like. Hooters on steroids.
I don't want to dox her work, but Gio's girlfriend Alejandra, or Ala for short, basically works at a restaurant. Personally, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. However, I can see that when you're in a relationship, it could be a little tricky to manage. I guess it all.
Sir, I'm at work. This is the uniform. I'm at work. This is the uniform. Nothing I could do about it. I'm at work. This is the uniform. If this what they want us to wear, booty shorts, and what is that? What is that? Let me see. Go back and let me see what we gotta wear. Him. Who is this? Who is him? Let me just get back in screen because he ain't even over here anyway.
more revealing, you know, to appeal to a certain type of customer base.
So basically Hooters.
Basically Hooters, but this
on
is
steroids is what it sounds like. Hooters on steroids.
I don't want to dox her work, but Gio's girlfriend Alejandra, or Olive for short, basically works at a...
Olive for short. Okay. Oh, I was just looking at this one because I thought it was just booty shorts. Okay. Oh, we change outfits every night? We're changing outfits every night. Okay. 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 Tip. Oh. Okay, come on.
You have it listen, you type it in, and then you go dig.
That's what's going on.
You literally just drag it in.
Hooters on steroids. I see what he means.
Personally, I don't think there's nothing wrong.
Wait, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, how is this an issue? Okay, we got belly button rings. Hold on, let me see. Are you in the screen? We got belly button rings. We got belts. Okay, and then we got the shirt, the half cut. Boots, socks. Okay, we got a luxury hair down. Okay, skirt. Child, first of all, these are costumes, honey. These are costumes. Let me see what's going on.
However, I can see that when you're in a relationship, it
No, I'm at work. That don't count.
be a little tricky to manage. I guess
it's the uniform. So we have to rotate. We can't be like Hooters and wear the same thing every day.
depends on each person's personal comfort, jealousy levels, and relationship values.
Jealousy level is on high. You need to bring it down.
Oh my
Look
God.
at it. Look at everybody. Look at everybody. Mouth open. Mouth. Everybody. What is he doing with these braids? I don't know, but everybody mouth wide open. Get on back and scream. Come on.
I met her there, right? You know, went to go eat, tried out with my boy, got her number, started talking, took her on a few dates, but I finally got to a point where, not that it bothers me, but I want to know if she's ready to move forward. I need to know if she's okay with stepping out of that life.
Oh, so you want to take her out and you
Out of that work environment, just because I know how it can get. Have you talked to her?
because that's how you got her number.
Better had a conversation. Yeah, so we talked about it. Like, the whole reason I was okay with it at first, like, staying there is because,
That's how you
like, she agreed that she would just keep it strictly work. But I know how those guys can get, right? They can be overly pushy. They can just start trying to throw
You're insecure. I don't
at
have
them.
How has she taken that? Is she down to quit or stop working there? Or
She's open to it, but I can tell
uniforms are cute. And
probably deep down she would still like to work there. So
Have you been there during her work hours? Kind of like.
after I met her and I knew she was working there, I kind of told myself, I don't really want to go in there and watch,
because you're insecure.
like, watch the guys.
I would have went in there and sat down and got me something to eat, and I wouldn't have eaten. I don't want you as a server anyway. No, ma'am. I needed somebody else. Brush her off and tip somebody else and be like, I just want to see. I just want to see what the food was like. I didn't come here for you, ma'am. Go take your mama there, your sister there, or something. You know, and just sit and chill and relax. You know, see, you're overthinking it already.
On her because it would probably just,
You're insecure. I don't have time for this.
yeah, probably make me feel some type of way. So I said, I'll let her do her thing. I'll trust her, you know. But like I said, it's getting to a point, once we get to start crossing the year mark, I want to know if she's, you know, trying to sneak around.
Have you gone through her phone?
No, so that's the thing. Like, I've never been that type. Like, I don't need your passcode. I'm not gonna tell you, hey, give me your phone. But the thing is, you just start to, your mind will wonder naturally.
I definitely see Gio's concerns, but he met her at the restaurant. At the end,
Her here. Bitch, you met me here. What you?
it's an honest job, and for lack of a better phrase, he should know what he signed up for. That being though, Olive should respect the boundaries in her relationship, whether she continues working there or not.
She's solid, bro. But what I can say.
Oh, this is friend. Okay, this Gio's friend. Okay. Sauced up hair, beard. Okay, Taj. Okay. Watch. Let me see that watch. Ooh. Child, I had to put that thing in screen. I had to put that thing in screen.
A few times I've been around her, the drinks get the flowing, get passed around. She gets a little touchy, little hugs here and there, and when stuff happened a little too long, and you get that sense of feeling like, she might be going, bro. So
you feel like that could be the than her. Like she feels like she's still at work a little bit.
You gotta know when to turn that off, you know? You gotta have that on and off switch. So my take on the whole thing is, at first it started off as like a fun thing, like, oh, I got a little baggy ass. At the end of the day, it just gives me like bottle girl vibes. Like, you know, we all been there, been in a club, and you know, you get in somebody's ear. Like the way you meet them is kind of like the way you lose them. So who else can get the number? Is she being friendly too?
Obviously, that's nothing really, because like I've seen instances where girls will give out their number just so like the guy will like get away from you. But it could potentially be something. You know? You're inviting. You know,
you trying to wipe this girl up?
Well, I mean, I would like to, but if she's still like more on that trying to party vibe, make money vibe, then I'd rather just let her do her thing.
Or have fun with her, but see it differently, right?
Yeah, exactly. And at that point, it wouldn't be that type of relationship anymore. Put the emotions to the side at that point. Unfortunately, yeah.
That's toxic as I love it.
And so with that, we sent Gio to go pick up his girl.
She fooling. All I'm gonna say is she fooling. I ain't never been looking at what they wear and looking at how.
I'm trying to.
I think she gonna be very friendly and hey, I don't know. That's what I think.
Again, I don't think it's a bad thing that Alejandra works at that restaurant. I just think she has to respect the boundaries in her relationship. And hopefully she does and we don't catch her cheating today. Kind of like a lot of us have been cheating on our health. But not in this new year. I get it. You've got goals, you want to get healthier. But one thing you're still putting off is actually seeing a doctor. And I get that too. You don't want to call the office, you don't want to be put on hold, and then you don't want to wait months just to be seen. But that's why I use ZocDoc, the sponsor of today's video. ZocDoc is a free website that lets you search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and instantly book an appointment. No phone calls, no guesswork. ZocDoc shows you who actually takes your insurance up front, so you're not wasting time and money. You also don't have to awkwardly explain your symptoms over the phone. You can search by specialty or symptom, look through your options, find a time that works for you, and book. With tons of verified patient reviews, you can see real experiences from real patients, so you know what to expect before you walk in. Appointments also happen fast, usually within 24 to 72 hours of booking, and sometimes you can even score same-day appointments. So whether you're looking for dental care, dermatology, eye care, mental health, or more, ZocDoc has over 100,000 providers across tons of specialties. So if one of your New Year's resolutions is finally taking care of yourself, don't put it off. Go to ZocDoc.com/Shooty or click the link in the description below to instantly book a top-rated in-network doctor today. Thank you, ZocDoc, for sponsoring this video. Gio was supposed to return with his girlfriends within the next 2 hours, but an hour into waiting for him, he texted me a concerning update. He couldn't get her.
Yo, man, she's saying she had something come up and might not be able to go. I'm calling her right now to see why she's lagging. Why is she lagging? We can push back. You coming over if we need to.
Anymore. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to call her right now, but she says she's busy. She says she has some family thing come up. I guess something happened with her brother. Then, okay, is she saying that she can't make it today or just like...
She has some family thing that came up.
Yeah, she is just saying that she has family things.
Hello? Yo, so what you think? You think you'll be able to get her here, or?
That's what I was just
trying to take.
I don't really know if she just lagged it last minute. So...
You think she caught on to anything, or nah?
I don't think she caught on to it, but I'm gonna keep trying her. I'm gonna call her back right now and talk to her.
Okay, we'll be on standby until you text me or call me again.
Alright, sounds good.
I'm looking kind of scared she got suspicious and caught on.
How was
I don't know. He didn't sell it right.
How you gonna have a family thing last minute though?
You don't think your boy got cold feet?
It could have been him getting cold feet, man. Could have been him.
Well, I mean, if he's not ready to see this thing through, then...
Nah, yeah, 100%. I'm gonna tell him.
Tell him, you know, no pressure. If he doesn't want to do it, he doesn't want to do it.
Despite our suspicions, Gio was being responsive. And
okay.
Did come...
I'm sorry to do this, but I don't think I can get it there today. Oh.
He couldn't get her here today, but he was down to try to get...
Do you think you'll be able to get her here next week? We can just say there's another gathering happening next weekend, too. And since you didn't go to this one, you really want to go to that one. Y'all be down for that. What the hell you guys think?
Next week. I wasn't too sure if that was actually going to happen, but why not give it a shot?
My husband ejaculate prematurely until this.
My hubby is ejaculating so fast, and when he gets so anxious about it, it's starting to feel like a chore.
That used to be...
Yo.
Oh my God, dude. Honestly, I was kind of scared that he changed his mind, that he was like, damn, I don't want to lose her.
Throughout the week, I texted Gio to make sure that he.
Let me see. Hey, Gio, we just confirmed with everyone for this weekend. I just wanted to make sure you're still down to do this. No pressure at all, man. Just let us know so we can lock everything in. Yeah, let's do it. We can lock in. Copy.
Do this. After all, it was Christmas week, so I didn't blame him if he didn't. Despite the holiday, though.
Was that he had? Never mind.
He was down. I swear.
She said she doesn't have work on Saturday, so we're good. All right.
Pressure him. If anything, we try to.
I'll make sure to get her there this time. She's gonna stay in at my place. Okay.
Well, yeah.
There you go, man. We gonna trust me. It's not the first time that's happened. I mean, let me know though, because it's all good. If you need some time to think about pulling the test, we know Christmas just passed. Give me a second, cause I hear this dude in the back. Let me find the camera. But hold on. Let me go get this dude. I'm not finna get him. I'm finna see what he want. Let's see what this guy. I need a flashlight while I go back there, cause I ain't gonna be able to see. Come on, I hear. Hey, loud like that. Snack while I'm up. I can't remember if I wanted a snack or not. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out because we got 30 more minutes left. Oh, thank you for your patience. Oh my goodness. Child, you know he don't play about his breast milk, okay? He just that dude there. Let me cover up. He don't play about that breast, okay? He does not play about that breast. You heard him back there hollering and screaming, hey, get back here. He gonna call me back in about 5 minutes because he didn't pee. He has this tendency of waking up and he want breast milk. And then he holding on to the pee. And then got me sitting back there laying on my shoulder 15, 20 minutes trying to get some breast. And then fall asleep. And then, I done pee. I'm like...
It didn't take though, and earlier today he confirmed that he was on his way. Alrighty guys, it is the weekend after Christmas. Gio is coming over with his girlfriend. I honestly thought he was gonna back out, but he's coming, so maybe she really did have something to do last weekend. Or maybe Gio didn't want to lose her before Christmas. I'm kidding, hopefully she stays loyal. Whatever the case, everyone was ready to go and knew the tweaks to our plan.
Yo.
Oh, he's on the phone. I think they might be here.
All right, my boy, I'm about to come get you right now.
Let's go. All right, here we go. Game time. The couple is here. I repeat, the couple has arrived. Gio successfully did what he was unable to do last week. He brought his girlfriend over, which meant our test was officially underway.
Yo, what's up with it, man? It's been a minute, huh?
It's the homie.
Man, what's up? I remember you. Follow me, bro. This is my boy crib right here who hosting it.
Tosh successfully retrieves the couple and walks them into Antonio's home.
Follow me this way, right up the stairs.
Oh, damn, there she is. Perfect.
This is my boy Antonio. Gio right here, his girl.
What up, my guy? Antonio. No problem. How you doing, Antonio? Pleasure to meet y'all.
So last week, Gio tried to convince Alejandro to come with him to his friend's gift exchange party. This week, we had him tell her something different.
Most definitely, man. Tosh, good people, so he said he had good people. I said, man, bring him through.
Now, thankfully, Gio didn't give Alejandro any specifics last week. We confirmed that he didn't tell her whose house.
How much did you tell her last week? Because we can't tell her the same thing twice. It's still going to be a gathering, but we can say it's for a different friend. I didn't really tell her much. I just said one of my boys were having a secret Santa.
Going to where it was or who all was going to be there. He said that he did mention Tosh.
I did tell her Taj was going to be there, but she didn't question it. I mean, me and Taj go back, so we have a lot of the same friends. I don't think she'll remember him like that.
He was also pretty confident that she wouldn't remember him like that. Apparently, they've only hung out once or twice. Because of this, rather than coming up with a whole new plan, we just made small tweaks to our original. Instead of a gift exchange, it was now a post-Christmas company party. Antonio's company party. In real life, this man does a lot of open mics and shows, so he's pretending to own a company like that. Tosh is pretending to have just started working with him.
It's a company party we doing. So I've been in this spot not too long. So I've been in this place for a few months, and this is going to be the first kind of like gathering that I'm having here. So it's gonna be kind of cool to have like people I rock with, my team, some other people we rock with. So it's gonna be fun.
Antonio travels a lot for his company and he never got a chance to get together with his team before Christmas. So he's getting together with them now, along with everyone's plus ones.
You know, we still in the Christmas spirit, even though, you know, it passed a little bit, we still in that spirit. So we said, let's just do something. All has been traveling. I just got back from Florida. Also, we got like an entertainment business. So we do like events, host the open mics, live events, music events, stuff like that, bro. It's probably gonna be a little minute because we told everybody to be here in the next 30, 45 minutes. But you know how people get. You know, people come at their own time, at their own pace.
Well, I'm just now getting my feet wet, bro. So you know, they put me on, bro.
But you know we had to bring you a little bit, my fault. Hey, let's go.
So far, it doesn't seem like Alejandra's suspecting a thing, but then again, she hasn't said a word.
Damn, she's low-key a little quiet. Y'all want some water or anything? Y'all good? Water, I got beer. I know the party ain't started yet, but water real quick, okay.
Antonio gives the couple water and invites them to the couch to get comfortable.
Come on over here with Muba.
Sorry, man, I'm like into this game right here. There's money on the line, you know.
Uh-oh, what's going on?
Bro,
who winning?
Muba. Nice to meet you. Hi.
Well, yeah, Muba here on the company with us.
I think we're making her really, really comfortable. Maybe we should have had another girl here, but it's all good. It's looking pretty good. Supposedly, the rest of the guests are coming in about an hour, but unfortunately, Gio can't stay. This time, it's his turn to have family stuff to do.
See, the people that we work with, they all real cool people. I can say that, like, we don't work with nobody that's with nobody crazy. Everybody pretty chill.
Bro, I wish you could stay and like meet everybody and all that mingle, bro.
Wait, why not?
I was telling them my family flew in from Mexico.
Oh, that's lit, bro.
Okay.
Bring them.
There really was no party, so the whole family thing was just an excuse to eventually get the couple out of here. Anyways, after some time, I cue Antonio to bring up the present that he still has to wrap. You see, since he didn't see his team before Christmas, he's given them all gifts today. Unfortunately, though, he ran out of bags and now has to wrap the last one, which he sucks at. This would then cue Gio to mention that his girl is really good at wrapping gifts and offer her assistance, taking us one step closer to isolating her and Antonio. Antonio got my message, but Taj jumps the gun and cues himself in early.
Hey, Muga, them tamales though, man. I told you my name on the line with them.
This guy somehow managed to find halal tamales. I don't know how.
What's a spot on the street,
Yeah,
bro?
I don't know how.
Oh, damn. I quickly try to fix the error.
Now look, he been talking about these tamales forever. They bad. We blaming him.
You see, we planned on getting Gio out of there by having him go with Taj to pick up some tamales that he ordered. The thing is, we need Alejandro distracted first.
My name on the line. That's how fire they are.
Now y'all sure that y'all do not want no beer or anything? I know y'all can wait, but you know, y'all guess.
I can't say no twice.
I'm telling you. All right, let's go. That's what I'm saying. You gotta get the party right. Oh, I'll show you. It's right down this hall right here.
He's in the bathroom? Ooh. Is it too early to make their exit? Should they just get out?
So we're gonna go up these steps right here. It's gonna be on the left hand side.
We could have taken advantage of this, but it would be risky. Should they just get out? Yeah, maybe they should just get out. Our options were to either stick with the original plan and hope it doesn't feel forced, or just leave now. Both of which are actually risky.
Hello?
Yo. I say if she's in the bathroom, bro, I say just get out of there. All right, gotcha. Screw it. Just come down. Yeah, just come down. All right. Okay. And then tell Antonio. Okay, I'll call Antonio right now. Damn, hopefully we made the right call. I think these guys would have found a way to play off the plan, but I don't know if Alejandro would have bought it. She was barely saying anything. It was really hard to get a read on her.
Hello?
Antonio, we just got them out of there. You don't have to bring up the gift wrapping anymore if you don't want to. You can if you want to, but you don't have to bring it up anymore because we already got them out of there.
I got you.
Was it too early to get them out of there? No, or you think it's good?
I don't think that was good. I mean, we've been chilling, we've been hanging out.
How was she on the way here? Suspicious or anything?
No, she was cool. Yeah.
I'm nervous.
She's pretty. All right, hopefully she was able to stay. Oh, there she is.
Hey guys, can you believe that Amazon made billions of dollars? Here's chicks there for her to talk to. She go to the bathroom, come back. He gone, he said nothing. What in the world is going on?
They just literally left me the tamales a few minutes ago. They said they'll be right back. Yeah, it shouldn't take too long.
Do you like tamales? Like, me too?
Y'all gotta stay at least for the tamales so you can tell us if they're good or bad. Because he's raving about them too much for me. What makes a tamale good?
Yeah.
We can ask you. You seem like a tamale expert. You seem like you know.
Okay.
So if it's too much masa, it's not good. Okay. What's the best type of, it's like beef, pork, what's the best to put in?
In my opinion, beef.
Do they have seafood tamales?
What?
Like shrimp tamales?
That would be different.
Like I'm saying, like no.
Damn, maybe we should have had a girl here, huh?
A seafood tamale?
Wait, but like, do you think that's a good idea?
I don't know if it'll blend.
Okay. I'm just gonna shut up. Wait, really?
Like pastry tamales?
No. With like cinnamon and stuff? Wait, no way. So they mix like the meat and the strawberries together? Or?
Like just by itself?
Straight, like, okay. Kind of like a crepe?
It's like the flavor of the masa.
I'm not gonna get moved out of there until she opens up a little more.
Yeah, we wish you guys could stay, honestly.
It's gonna be good.
So sick. This is, it's his side of the family? Okay, cool. Like, you met them before?
I met them a few times.
They're cool?
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
Are you from the same city as him as well? Where are you from?
I'm from.
All right, I'm gonna get moved out of there.
For real. Either one of these your teams?
Hello? Hey, you have time to talk about the show?
Yeah, 1 second. I'll be right back. I got the contract call.
All right, man. Oh, money time.
All right, so.
But yeah, you were saying that your team is who?
And with that, Antonio was now free to make his move whenever he felt the time was right.
Okay, if it wasn't the Raiders, who else would you build your team be? Anybody else? Uh-oh. I feel like you got like 2 or 3 of them in there. I see your wheels turning.
I have a couple in mind, but I haven't been watching sports lately, so I feel
It'd be like that sometimes. Cause sports, one of them things, like if you ain't always watching it, it'll get away from you.
I'm gonna text him to turn down the TV volume a little bit because I could hear it.
How was y'all Christmas? Y'all had a good Christmas?
Yeah, it was pretty good. We didn't do much Christmas Day. We celebrated Christmas Eve.
So what do you do? Do you treat Christmas Eve as if it is
I
Christmas?
think it's just an Hispanic thing.
Okay. So what do you guys usually do? Like, what's like the thing?
Christmas Eve, the whole family gets together, open presents.
Oh, okay. So it's not one of those like you open one Christmas Eve and then the rest in the morning.
Antonia was doing a great job at getting Alejandro to open up. She went from shy to a little talkative. Well, then again, maybe she was never shy, she just didn't know anybody.
What do you do for work?
I work at a sports bar.
Oh, lit. Well, like what kind of sports bar?
Have you ever heard of? It's a
So like they serve like beers and stuff like that? Hold on, let me look it up. Never heard of it, and I know a lot of stuff in LA. He's looking it up. If I'm even spelling this right. See, I think pretty girls like you working in sports bars, I know y'all go through hell. Because I feel like everybody probably be at y'all every time. Oh, whoa, okay. So it's basically almost like a Hooters, but a little more, oh yeah, fiery. Oh, it's lit. Oh yeah, they got franchises. What's one of your favorite things about working there? The tips. Oh, let's get to this. Okay. So it's like you and your homegirls and stuff. Did you know anybody there before you started working there?
I did, yeah.
Oh, that's dope. They make it easy, easy transition. So if you work at a sports bar, do you go out often? Like bars and stuff? 'Cause I feel like if you work at a bar, you wouldn't want to go to a bar.
I'm not really a bar person. I mean, it's also different than like a typical bar.
Ah, got you.
The environment.
I'm surprised Alejandro told Antonio exactly where she worked at. It's not a bad thing. I just thought she would keep it general is all.
They be partying in. How lit though? I'm gonna turn this down some. Oh, okay. All right. How lit they be?
Smooth, ain't it?
That was close. You already a little too close though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. She's still sitting back though. She's still sitting back.
And you said you were your nationality again? What type of Spanish? I know you said Els.
Yeah, so I'm Salvadorian and Mexican.
That's a mix. I ain't never heard nobody that was El Salvadorian and Mexican. Okay, so that means you get the best of both kind of worlds then.
In a sense.
In a sense? Okay. Have you been to either country?
I've been to Mexico. Never been to El Salvador.
El Salvador? Okay. Uh-oh, passport time. Come on, it's never too late to get a passport.
Okay, there's a good distance between them.
Yeah, that angle makes it.
Yeah, that angle makes it look a little closer.
No. Think she opening up too much?
I mean, it's not bad, but she ain't even question where you guys at, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. I feel like she should be texting you or calling you right now.
She hasn't.
When's your birthday?
It just passed. It was on the 11th.
What? Uh-oh, give me some happy belated to you. Let's go. What did you do for it?
Honestly, I didn't do much.
No? See, I'm one of those people, I'm big on birthdays, especially holidays. Come on, your birthday around Christmas. Why not?
Well, see, that's why, you know, like, everyone's busy with, like, holiday stuff. It's like that every year, though, so it's not really much.
No, see, you gotta get out of that. You gotta get some people that's gonna make sure you have a good time for your birthday now. What's been like your favorite birthday ever? Like, you had to pick one birthday that you can remember, like, I had a good party, I had a good event, like, what did that year?
The power to save lives is within you. Donate plasma and get paid for your time.
Look, we ain't had them on the roster in a minute. What is his name? Davion, whatever.
Not even 21?
I don't even know what they did.
What did you do for your 21st?
I didn't really do anything besides, like, you know, go to the liquor store.
21 and you ain't do nothing for your birthday? Not Vegas, not like Miami, like nothing like that? I feel like 21 is that 1 year that you're supposed to like go all out. See something, I feel like I'm a little sad for you. And I feel like something is off with that. So you didn't want to go to Vegas for your birthday? Like do nothing cool?
Oh, here we go.
Antonio brings up Vegas perfectly. It's part of our plan, but I'll explain later.
I mean, like, of course.
So this might be
because it's so close to, like, Christmas and stuff.
I feel you. So nobody really have time to kind of go out there and like, I feel you. I got some fire stuff coming up for the New Year's in Vegas. Like I said, we host a lot of events, so I'm hosting a big event out there. If you're free, hey, I would love to invite you out there. You should definitely come out. Get your girls and come party a little bit.
Oh, she said, I don't know.
At least experience it one time. Because what we're doing is we're doing this big event at one of the hotels there. We're gonna get a table, bottles, I got a couple extra tickets. So, hey, it's not too late. Your birthday was just, what, 2 weeks ago, a couple weeks ago? If you...
I'll see. If I don't end up doing anything, then...
Okay. It's gonna be a party. I'll show you what we did last year. This is one of the events that I'm gonna be hosting up there.
How are you getting closer?
How close is it? Okay, it's still not that close.
They be jumping.
Yeah, no, that is.
It's a good time. That's what I'm saying. If you come, I got you. You don't have to worry about nothing. It's gonna be a good time.
I'll see.
Okay, so let me do this. Just in case you decide to come, let me lock your number in. If that's cool with you, let me lock your number in. So that way I can hit you up. And then we can see if you're busy, if you're free. Just come on, it's Vegas. Come on now.
She ain't mentioned you not one time, bro.
That's crazy.
She's got our number that easy, huh?
Now look, I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna see if it's, you gonna see if you text back now. Make sure it's your number.
Antonio was done for today, so I text Muba that he's gonna come back inside.
Think she'll go in? Giving out numbers and stuff, we don't do all that, bro. You already know how that goes, so.
We're gonna be down there. We'll probably end up flying and stuff. Like I said, everything will be taken care of, so you'll be good. But that's it, you know, you decide, let you take a couple days, decide you wanna come through. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. That's crazy. You never did nothing for your birthday.
My thing is, if my boy was able to do this, what is she doing at work, bro? And you was here. What about when you went in there?
Oh, he is so blown. Look at his face. Really? I'm like, exactly. I do apologize myself because I do understand. I really do. Look. She ain't say nothing about, I got a boyfriend, and so, yeah, nothing.
Get a tip. And it's supposed to be a boy, too, like, she just mad. You feel me? That's going, bro. Low-key, that's going. He close, he done complimented her, all that.
Mooba, I'm low-key hungry, Mooba. What's the move?
Why'd you turn off the game?
Bro, I accidentally turned it off on the remote.
I feel like giving the number out is one thing, but what she gonna do after? Is she actually gonna go to the party, not tell me about it? She gonna be sneaky with it? I'm kinda
Day 2.
in the middle. Yeah, bro. Like, I'm upset she gave the number out, but I feel like it's all about what happens after, you know?
The way he phrased it wasn't really like a date, but at the same time, that was the perfect time to bring you up.
Bro, honestly, bro, you gotta be straight, bro. We gotta make sure she not moving like that, bro. And where she working and all that, bro. You already know how I feel about all that. So you think we should push it further, see if she actually gonna go through with it? Yeah. For me, it's too friendly, bro. He complimented her, oh, you look good, all that. I heard it. I did hear that. If he has that real number, straps. She got me mad.
Oh, damn, really?
You gotta see it through, bro. You gotta see what's up.
I'm telling you, though, seafood tamales could become a thing, bro. In the end, Gio decided to keep this thing going to another day.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah. I mean, I wanna keep it rolling. I wanna see what's gonna happen.
Okay, just open the front door and then close it. Just make it seem like you guys are coming.
Okay. Oh, y'all don't made it back finally. No, it wasn't no down no street. Bro, down the street is 5 minutes.
Everyone plays everything off, and Gio eventually says they gotta get going.
All right. That's it.
Alejandro didn't seem to suspect a thing, but who knows, right?
Hopefully he tells him. Like, hey, he invited me and I gave him my number, but I'm not available.
Why I get triggered when someone gives me unsolicited advice. When I was younger, it came mainly from
Alejandro never told Gio that she gave it.
Gio, just checking in on you. Hope everything's good. Did she tell you anything about giving her number? Hey, what's up, man? Everything good, but she hasn't told me that she gave out her number.
So we gave Antonio.
Yo, Antonio, I just hit up Gio and you're good to start messaging her. Apparently, she hasn't told him that she gave you her number. Ease into it. Started off casual, but you're going to have to bring up Vegas pretty quick because it's literally next.
I'd like to start texting her. As a green flag, isn't really responsive, but we still had Antonio. The Vegas trip. It did feel a little rushed, but you see, it was currently December 28th, and if Vegas was going to happen, it needed to happen on New Year's Eve. The idea actually came from Muba. He was renting a crazy suite for the holiday and encouraged us to use it for the test. This is when Antonio brought up her birthday in Vegas on day 1. Thanks to Gio, we knew Alejandro's birthday was in December and that she hardly celebrated it. The plan was simple. Antonio would invite her to Vegas for the show that he's hosting and to celebrate.
I'm just saying this now. It's actually happened on New Year's. New Year's Eve, we're hosting a show with Steve Aoki. If you know who that is, it would be good plans to make up for your birthday.
Birthday on New Year's. What'd she be?
Oh, fun. I do know who that is. Is it like a club? Yeah, pretty much. We're hosting at the club. Hakison, MGM. I can put you down for backstage. Oh, nice. I mean, I can check it if
Go without her man? Honestly, I thought it was
free and see who I could make the drive with.
a long shot. But surprisingly, she was.
Oh, well, let me see who's free. And if I'm busy, I can let you know. Is it okay if I bring a friend? We can go in her car. I just want to go with someone I know.
Or at least kind of.
Yeah, my car won't make it, so I would have to go in someone else's car. If y'all need it, I can get y'all flights.
She wanted to come with friends, and she definitely sounded.
I think we'll probably drive, but thank you though. I'm still asking, but just let me know. Hey, so my friend who I wanted to go with is going to be busy on New Year's. I'm asking somebody else.
Hesitant. Still though, even considering going to Vegas without your man and with another guy is crazy. New Year's was now only 2 days away, and the only thing apparently stopping her was her friends already having plans. She would.
Got you. You good. You can bring more than one person if you need to take turns on the drive. Yeah, I'm saying right now, I asked 2 of my girls. It's just that because it's New Year's, I think they're busy.
But she didn't want to come alone. It was literally 50-50. She was still asking around. So we decided to take the gamble and headed to Muba Suite.
Just making sure you're on the way. Okay, and you're still keeping in touch with her and all that? What is she doing right now?
Right now she's working, so I'm just texting what she's up to. It seemed promising.
We didn't want to force Alejandra to come, but at the same time, if she did come, we didn't want to miss the opportunity to catch her in Vegas.
Check in.
She is still texting Antonio. Things are looking good for tomorrow for you. You're still gonna pull up and everything?
I'm gonna try.
You have to, bro. You
got no choice, man. You have no choice, bro. Come on.
We came to Vegas to apply pressure. We figured that maybe Antonio sending her photos and videos of Muba Suite would help lock in her final answer. After all,
Hey, Gene, update on New Year. Antonio still confirming that she's willing to come out. Please be on standby for now. We'll be pushing for an answer within the next hour.
confirmed with some of her crew and with Jill if they should even.
Hey, Gio, just to keep you updated, she still hasn't agreed to Vegas, but we're going to start pushing for a final answer from her. We'll probably end up calling her if she doesn't respond.
Oh my God!
This is the party right here.
Oh my God! What the?
Muba really knows how to choose his suites.
And this, by the way, guys, is only the first floor. I don't know if you guys get the full magnitude of this thing on camera, but this is crazy.
Antonio began sending her video while I give Jill a tour.
Oh my God, bro, it's crazy.
The photos and videos were sent, Antonio pressed for an answer, and she began leaning.
Looks nice. Everyone's just busy. I'm still waiting to hear back on my friend. Worst case scenario, just slide through without them. I'm gonna need to know tonight though, because it's dead ass tomorrow.
Towards not coming.
Honestly, everyone is busy. I can't find
I definitely feel like she's lagging.
I said call her, see if she answers.
We had to call twice for Alejandra to answer. Came off a little desperate, but we wanted to see where her head's at.
Hey, what's up? How you doing? Damn, I was texting. I said I might as well just call you so we could just talk on the phone instead. So how you feeling? What you thinking? You think you're gonna be able to make it tomorrow, or what's the move?
I'm not sure because my friends they all got plans. So
This is what I'm saying. Let your friends have their plans, and me and you got separate plans for New Year's. What you think?
I don't know. It's kind of I don't want to say last minute, but
What's holding you back from really getting here? Like, I can get you here if you need me to get you here. It's just a flight. That's nothing.
no, it's not even that. I'm not trying to pull up alone, you know. So
I feel you. But let's do this. I can get you a flight if you need that. I can book it for you tonight. Worst case scenario, just let me know.
Okay.
All right, later.
Damn, that sucks.
Sucks for us, but good for you.
She's saying she won't come, but my thing is she's saying she won't come because of her friends. She's not trying to pull up a.
Sorry, I think I'm just gonna stay back. I can't find nobody to go with me. Everyone I'm asking is saying it's too last minute. See, this is what happens on my birthday too.
That's my thing.
What do you think?
It's all good, I get it, but we still gotta celebrate your birthday for sure, even if it's in January. Have fun though.
Do you think that's a good sign, or like?
I mean, if you get up in there, yeah. It is good that she didn't say yeah already, but you never know. She could change her mind last minute.
She could have changed her mind last minute, but we couldn't keep everyone on standby.
Everyone seems like she won't be able to make it out, so we're gonna call it. We really appreciate everyone for being on standby. Thank you guys. Damn, she chickened out.
Maybe it's for the best that we didn't ruin her New Year's, I guess, you know?
But I mean, if she's cheating, she's cheating.
Right, she's cheating. We gotta come back out here and do something, Muba.
It would have been crazy if she came, but we knew the risk we were taking. In the end, we decided to treat every.
We're just going to walk the strip tomorrow, but we figure we might as well have Antonio send her things. If you guys can and still want to come out, we will be booking a reservation at a club in MGM. All expenses covered. We can also help with flights. Just let us know. Team Bob.
I don't stand by. Plus, Antonia could send her stuff and keep this thing going. Antonia sent Alejandra videos teasing her on what she missed out on, and in the days that followed,
Hope you had a Happy New Year. You missed out. Thank you. It looked fun. Hope you had a good New Year.
he needed a texter, eventually setting up.
Hey, so I'm hosting a show in LA this Saturday. If you wanted to slide through, it's a brunch, open mic. Let me know if you're down so I can have a table for you. Hey, sounds fun. Let me see if I'm busy this Saturday. But
Another hangout, this time in LA.
You drink?
You know what I miss most about playing? Yelling.
This is stressing him out.
So I got this job.
Pizza?
Hey!
Desperate, honey.
I don't know if I can do
He's drinking.
I know I sound excited, but I'm excited that you get
Hey, make sure you take it there. I want to see what's really gonna happen.
I'll be honest, I don't know if he phrased it like a date. I think he more so phrased it like a hangout, but still.
Antonio invited Alejandra to a show that he actually hosts in LA.
He said her Uber was 10 minutes out?
Yeah, about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Hopefully soon, we gonna see.
This man even went as far as to calling her an Uber because her car was apparently.
Starting right now. My dad's looking.
Jeez.
Antonio, you know the game plan, right?
Wine and dine to make her feel special,
Yeah.
and then try to get it back to the crib.
If you do happen to make a move, like while she's in there, let us know, okay?
Unfortunately, we didn't get permission to film in the venue, but Antonio was going to try to take her back to his condo.
We got a car stopped right there. Is that an Uber? Is that her?
After waiting for some time, the correct Uber finally arrived.
Oh, Antonia's coming out. Oh, he's on the phone. This is her then. This is her. Is that her? That's her. No.
How you feeling? Uh-oh, you came to dress to impress? You look good.
See what she got on.
How you doing, beautiful?
Okay, little boo.
I'm doing good.
Alejandra actually showed up this time.
Yeah, she's cooked, bro.
I might put you on the mic now. I'm gonna get you the host a little bit, all right? So you gotta be ready.
With that, we had to nearby parking lot and play the waiting game.
You like champagne? Or you want a drink person?
Can you get like a mimosa?
You can either do mimosas or you can get actual drinks like tequila. Or you can get a shot to start.
I'm gonna have to take a drink, man. I don't know if I can. Now, look, I don't need no crash sauce, man. I don't wanna have to, you know.
I can't blame Gio for wanting a drink. This is the second time this girl has been wanting to hang out with this guy.
She was down to go to Vegas, and then she's down to come here, and then she actually came.
It's a wrap after this. She showed up, got the Uber.
Maybe seeing all the clips from Vegas made Alejandra think Antonio was the real deal and she wanted to explore her options. Why else would she continue to message him and agree to hang out?
She showed her true colors, bro, so it's a wrap, bro.
We eventually sent in a small crew to keep us updated.
Yeah, this is one of the venues that me and the company kind of like finance. We come in and host
So you're here every Sunday?
every single Sunday.
Initially, Alejandra was mostly by herself, but this was because Antonio had to host the show. Soon enough, though, we began getting footage of them enjoying food and drinks together.
Oh, they're together. Oh, nah, that's a fail.
Nah, bro, yeah.
That's a fail.
Yeah, fail, bro.
Oh my God, hell no.
It's a fail, bro. There's no networking. There's no if and no but. Let's see how far she goes. Okay, cool. But it's a fail, bro. Hang it up, move on.
Let me go ahead and make a little round real quick. I'll be right back. You good for now? All right, be right back.
Antonio would periodically leave Alejandra by herself to turn up the venue. In one of these instances, it seems like his mic either died or was accidentally shut off. It didn't matter, though. It got too loud to record in there anyway. We were focused on the end game.
What you mean by go for it? But she been like super flirty, touchy, or like feeling.
Push that limit, bro. Push that limit.
He's with it, bro. You think you can get it there then? Let's see. That's what we're here for. We're here for the full thing. If you think you can do it, I think we should do it.
And so with that, we began making our way back to Antonio's condo. Gio would now be confronting Alejandra there rather than here.
I will be shocked to see what she's coming back to do.
30 minutes after our departure, Antonio made his with Alejandra.
We have to beat them to the condo. Antonio's gonna delay and stop for gas to give us some time.
We arrived at the condo and switched everything on. Luckily, we had done the book bar setup in the morning, anticipating that Antonio would succeed in bringing her back. The rest of our crew eventually arrived, and we expected Antonio to arrive not long after. Except that this man got a little carried away with his stalling. He took the wrong freeway on purpose and then planned on taking the wrong exit. We didn't really need all that extra time, but it did give Muba enough time to come over.
He said that he wanted to come through and see the end of this.
In the end, it took Antonio almost an additional half hour to get here.
Damn, they took a lot longer than expected. He brought her a flower?
He bought her a flower.
From where?
I don't know, from the restaurant, I guess they were handing them out. Bought her a flower.
Damn.
Let's see if she walks in. After waiting for a bit longer, the moment of truth finally arrived. Seriously, I don't know what took Antonio so long. Since the mic Antonio was wearing died at the venue, we have no recording of this initial conversation. Additionally, in order for us to hear live audio, Antonio had to make up an excuse to come get Mike.
Hopefully he remembers to come downstairs to get Mike.
One thing was clear though, Alejandra had come over and in her hand were those roses.
Oh, dead again, Clara.
I almost thought Antonio was taking her to the room upstairs, but he was just showing her where the restroom was.
How many flowers?
How's everything been? We lit.
What'd you tell her to get her back here?
So we're gonna hang out before we go to another event. Smoke a little bit.
How was she acting?
Oh, she friendly. We good right now. Like, if I wanted to be like, damn, baby, we could. Bro, on the guy here, we literally had the best conversation.
But she didn't bring up nothing about having a
She didn't say
boyfriend.
nothing about you, bro. She coming out. We go with you some definitive answers. We go, you know, the way that I think it's gonna go.
Get your head back upstairs. Don't want to talk.
Bro, she's making herself comfortable. Bro, she chilling.
Alejandra makes herself at home and Antonio heads back upstairs to solidify a feel that she can't deny or make excuses for.
Ooh, my bad. I was using the damn bathroom. Like, you in that one, I gotta go at least to the other one. How you feeling? Good. So my homie having this rooftop party.
Is this my phone?
Yeah.
Okay, because I have a homie who sits in OC.
What? You said a homie?
It's not a blanket club.
Oh, bars been lit. I prefer bars over clubs. Clubs ain't what they used to be.
So, homie, is that why she came with him here? She's planning on meeting up her homie? She said homie, not even homegirl.
What I know, it's cool. It's like not too far. No, it's a hotel. What's the one you talking about?
The one I'm talking about is a hotel.
Ooh, she's down.
What's it called?
Okay, so
I mean, it's
it's the tallest building in OC. Top floor, whatever. I don't know what it's called. But my homie owns the penthouse.
Oh, lit.
The top one.
Okay.
So I know that one.
That's crazy. She's talking about going to another man's penthouse. Mind you, this is apparently her quote-unquote homie's place, but it seems like Gio has no idea who she's talking about.
You know who she's talking about?
No, I don't. She does seem like he's like kind of tipsy.
So we gotta keep the party going. All I gotta hear is wine.
She was walking tipsy.
Okay, come on, let's go.
Antonio offers Alejandra some wine that we left for him on the counter. Not that he needed it to make her comfortable, but yeah.
Now look, I might have to have you open this.
I don't want to move the camera too much.
You wanna do this? Okay, so boom. Turn this right here. Put it right there.
We got that reggaeton. Today we're gonna be making beats you guys send me, okay? So
the PTSD.
Isn't she a ball girl?
Twist it. Come on. With team effort.
She's really trying to drink.
Nah, bro, she is.
She's trying to back up into it.
Hey, yo. Why is she leaning like that? Look at Tony standing right there.
Come on. Okay.
Alejandra was struggling to open up the wine bottle and was not setting up any boundaries. She was definitely going.
It's done, bro.
Bro, they're so about it too.
Wait, you got it. Oh, we in that thing. Oh, don't break it now. If you break it right now, that's a game over. Come on, you got it. Try it. Let me see. Okay, let me see.
Bro, that's like too much. That's like double fake.
She kissing him, bro.
Oh, you finally got it.
With the wine finally open, Antonio pours up glasses and takes Alejandra back to the couch.
Try your flowers, man. Get your flowers. You can't come over here without your flowers.
Straighten them knees up.
Nah, bro.
That's it.
Call it 4K, bro.
To me personally, this has been a fill a long time ago.
How you feeling?
Same shit. Ooh.
Damn, I taste exquisite. And that's the word. What you feel like?
It's not bad.
But
It's not bad, but I am used to like a good bubbly.
excuse the f out of me, bubbly.
She's going for sure. I don't even hear you bring up her name after today, bro. Like,
It can't get any worse, honestly.
Oh, but it can, and it definitely was.
Yeah, we had a good ass day today. You had a good time? That's all that matters. You had a good time? Everybody was living there.
Please don't kill
But like I said, like some Sundays be like, I want to be here. I want to be home in my bed, relaxing. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Antonio!
Said it, Lord. I just said it. I was like, oh, Lord, they finna kiss. He got the wrist. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Wentworth.
Oh, she got the hand. Oh, Lord. Why would she do that? Dang. Man, what is all that hand? What is all this? What is all? Wait, let me see if you can. You can't see. Cause you can't see him. You couldn't see him in that first angle. Check him out. Check him out. Oh, he snatched them headphones off quick. Oh no, man.
God, you're still.
Oh, hold on. Look at his face. Can you see him? Check him out in the background.
It's still going. That's done. Oh my, that's
kissing. What is going on here? El Salvadorian and Mexican? What is going on, honey? Oh, Lord, he mad. Oh, hey. Let me mic you up, sir. Shh. Y'all loud up here with all this shuffling and moving. I mean, down here. Same thing.
I feel bad enough to stop Gio from going upstairs and breaking this off. This was on a whole other level.
And she tipped it too. Oh, no. Why he wasn't already mic'd up? Why he wasn't already mic'd? He should have been already mic'd up. Look at Udi over there. Oh, damn. He should have been had him mic'd. I'm like, is it?
Oh my God.
These two must have really built a connection because I have no idea.
Look at the... Come on, little boy.
Oh, then telling me to kiss her for so long. Now fully mic'd, Gio would have the opportunity to finally confront Alejandra. This has crazy test, but it's not over, so grab the tacos, because you guys already know.
The power to save lives is within you. Donate plasma and get paid for your time.
Are you having trouble trying to keep up with your professor?
They rushing through
You've
them
got
ads,
to
look.
try Otter. Here's how it works.
They ain't letting you skip either.
Let's say I'm in class.
This shit's gonna be good.
We definitely gotta go turn up at this party tonight. If you free tonight, gonna just kick it.
There's a party up here.
Oh my God. Where did you just come from? Look at Antonio. All right, that is my cue. He's gonna move out the way. Look, arm. Ooh. Hat. Uh-oh. Stand up. Move out the way. Oh.
What's this?
Oh. My boy Antonio, so he is a seasoned vet. Oh, she laughing. Ooh, look how he in that glass in the back. Antonio.
What do you mean, what am I doing?
He's sipping on that glass. Ooh,
What the f*** are you doing here?
What the fuck is you doing here?
What is this?
What is... You confused.
You're confused about what?
What are you confused about? Hold on for what? What are you trying to do?
I got confused when he was on top of you?
Oh.
You been making out with this guy?
Ooh.
Dude, wait.
Dude,
What?
wait.
Oh, now you
What
have
are you
nothing to
so
say?
confused about? Yelling?
Be quiet?
Ooh.
Like, what are you doing here?
What the f*** are you doing here?
Uh-oh. Good question.
You over here acting like a little
Not a slut. Don't do that, sir. That's vulgar language.
kissing on a guy that you barely know?
You don't even know what's going on.
I don't know what is going on. Bring these cameras out here. I know exactly what's going on.
Tell me what's going on.
I didn't even do anything.
You
Bring
didn't
the
do
cameras.
nothing?
Cue the cameras. Cue the cameras.
Okay.
Because it's all on camera. Yeah.
That's a god.
Because it was on
Okay.
So,
camera.
like, what do you do here? Like,
Oh, I should leave and let you guys keep doing what you were doing?
okay,
Where do you want to talk?
Private.
No, right here's good.
Why are you
Right here's
looking
good.
at me? Cue the camera.
It's funny?
Cue the camera.
It's funny.
Cue the camera. Cue the camera. She laughing in your face.
You're confused about what?
Don't crash out.
Hey,
Don't crash
this
out.
is for y'all, but look at me. It's y'all. It's for y'all.
You've been doing this whole thing all day.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me what you were doing. You haven't texted me. You haven't called me. You think you're slick?
Cue the cameras.
I've been having cameras following you all day.
Let's go. Cue. That's my cue. Let's go. Come on. Hurry up. Don't call her no slut again. That's disrespectful. But come on. You went on a date, ate brunch. Cut the.
You bought you flowers? Really?
You
So
ain't
what
going
was
back?
it then?
What you really thought? It was an event.
Just an event?
Oh.
You thought it was planned?
What you thought I was playing?
Oh, now you want to hide, right? Now you want to hide?
How you gonna get back? Cause you got an Uber, and your car wasn't starting. So, you gonna need us to get you an Uber back or what? Let me see. Oh, are you? What the?
You can't hide now.
You can't, girl. I mean, you gotta.
I'm chill. Hey,
What's going on?
Chill.
This is what you want?
Chill.
If I'm weird, then what are you? I'm asking.
I said, don't say that slut word again, and he said it again. I told him, don't do that. I told him, don't say that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because
Ooh, free food and an Uber. Ma'am, you just lost your boyfriend. That was worth lose. Okay. She thought that she had. I got free food and an Uber. What you? We got you on camera. I'm like, girl, this just went viral. Let me see how many. What's your views at? That's what we need. And she's still rolling. 213,000 views. Girl, talking about you got free food in the Uber. Honey, we got you on 4K. That's what we got. You went viral today. 7 hours ago. Let's go.
That's all you wanted?
Right.
That's all you wanted from me?
She talking about free food and an Uber.
You all should be happy.
How you gonna get back? We'll get you an Uber.
I should be with someone else.
Obviously.
Right?
Thank you. Come
I
on,
should be with a
baby.
lying ass.
Stop calling her all these names. I don't understand. Let me
No,
call
then. But you went on a secret ass date. You went on a secret ass date with some dude you barely know.
Right.
You were out all day. Didn't text me. Didn't call me.
No bill.
You got some little dumbass flowers.
Don't call them flowers. They're roses, I think.
What have you done?
What do you mean I haven't done nothing for you? I haven't done nothing for you? We haven't been together this whole time. I haven't been loyal to you. I work for us. Not enough? And you think you gonna get some more from him?
So you got something to work, right?
I have to take time on my.
A little black, ain't she? I think the little accent there kind of got a little black. She didn't kiss Antonio and. Let me see.
Day to come catch you being a lying ass.
Not a lying ass HO.
You can't hide now.
The pillow.
You can't hide now. And then what? Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah?
Hey,
What?
You trying to grab his
What?
head? Ooh. Not the quick ass hell.
I'm gonna ask you one more
There
time.
was no point in doing all this. If you really wanted to talk to me, you could have pulled aside, talk like an adult.
The time for aside was a long ass time ago. No, but now when I'm in your face, the camera's in your face, you can't hide nothing. No, you're a little dumbass. And I found you like that, and I gave you the benefit of the doubt. But guess what? Since I found you like that, I'm gonna go and find one of your coworkers. Because the same way I found you, I'm gonna find another one. Dumbass.
Not a coworker. You can go find a coworker?
Bitch is
So you
tripping.
like the
Even though Alejandra stepped out, we knew this wasn't over. She left her purse and her phone here.
She left her stuff and all types of stuff. This bitch. What?
Why would you
Sure
give
enough,
it
as
to him?
expected, Alejandra came back looking for remains.
Look, why would you give it to him? Don't let him push her down them stairs. See, that's what I'm saying.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Go. Go.
Still waiting on her.
Go. No, you can go. Go. I'm supposed to be happy? 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 Is this what you want? I can tell. I can tell.
And you know what y'all want to record? Y'all want to record? Good. Y'all want to y'all go with
My whole thing was, this ain't for me. I was up my whole thing like this shit.
Like I said, I got free dinner, so.
Yeah, that's all you good for. Just free dinner, you getting free.
What do you get for? I got some drinks. What'd you get?
Clearly nothing.
This is American history. Lil booty. Lil booty, lil booty, lil booty.
With Alejandra having all her things and officially out of the house, I wanted to go check in on her. Well, just to make sure she couldn't make it home. Because, you know, we got her here. I'm not condoning her behavior. She just did come off a little tipsy to me, so just wanted to confirm she'd be okay.
You have a phone on you? You have everything? Okay. And you'll call yourself an Uber, or do you want us to call you an Uber? We can call you an Uber. Okay.
Despite bragging about getting free stuff, Alejandra didn't want her help, so we let her figure it out. Little did you know, though, we still try to make sure she got a riding on inside.
Look at him keeping out the. I knew it. I knew it. I knew something was about to get ready to go down. Let me get up out of here. It's 1:14. Oh goodness. 58 minutes ago. Let me go, cause I get to scrolling. I'll find somebody to be watching. Look, even if it's myself. Tenderism is getting ugly. What happened? What happened? Hold on.
On social media to offer a tip to a business owner was crazy. That was the other thing too, is like he really thinks Walt is like this helpless guy who needs his help. How are you going to tip a business owner? Tip the whole staff.
Situation is playing out. It really feels like the owner does not want Mr. Tenderism to realize his brand is now bigger than that restaurant. Because once Mr. Tenderism fully understands that the audience is coming for him, not the building, opportunities start going directly to him.
And today we were watching.
I feel like that was the restaurant.
Mama, what you pulling out the big guns for to?
Brad.
Let me see. Hold on.
Well, Lil Durk.
April.
They actually pushed back his trial to May, I think. And he has been in solitary for like 130 days because of the whole Apple Watch situation. And now I'm hearing that other people are now testifying against him and they have more evidence and so forth. What's your take on the Lil Durk case?
What you at 100?
I think it sucks, to be honest. I don't think Durk is gonna walk away as easily as everyone else because of the type of circumstances that this is.
Because it's a murder for hire.
And I think it's an eye opener for everyone else because I think it just came out like it was just his wife at the last court hearing. There was like no support. You don't hear anybody shouting out "Free Durk." It's just like the whole wave has died off essentially. His boy Zoo got killed. Doody Low got shot and robbed. Like,
did I take you off the chart?
everything's just gone that he had, that he built up, that everybody respected and pretended to support. It's just gone now. And the only thing that's left is for him to just get
this over with.
The outcome of this case.
Which is,
I mean, look, if he beats the case and he walks out, it's going to be a big deal.
It's going to be a big deal, but I guarantee you he ain't going to go for that fake shit. It would be an eye-opening experience for him that everything is fake. They only love you when you're at the top.
But isn't that true just in general?
It is, but people don't believe it because we love to believe in the facade. We love to enjoy the facade. Even if the love is fake, it still feels good, right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's a good look. You know, Jake.
It's hard to remind yourself on a daily basis that people only like you for what they get. You know what I'm saying? People ain't taking a picture with you just to keep it in their phone. They're taking a picture with you to post it, so they look cool. So it's like,
I mean, look, if he gets convicted of this, of murder for hire, which resulted in someone losing their life, I don't think anyone in hip hop has ever been convicted of this before.
Okay.
People, listen, rappers have killed people during self-defense situations and so forth. Then you have, of course, the YNW Mellies that are actually accused of doing the murder themselves. But I've never heard of someone
Murder for hire.
planning a hit, paying for a hit, and the hit actually coming through. Now, the intended target didn't get hit, which made it even worse.
Right.
But to actually get convicted of trying to be a mob boss, essentially, like, I don't think that's ever happened.
You did something wrong.
yeah, private jets, machine guns. That's a crazy case, bro. And it doesn't sound like it's gonna end well. I was surprised with how Young Thug shit ended, but then again, that state.
Right.
This situation just seems like it's gonna be very
Interesting.
very different.
Yeah, man, to everyone who's watching this, like all the up-and-coming rappers, like once you get on, just be a rapper. That's it. Leave everything alone.
Easier said than
Separate
done.
yourself from all these street guys that are still out there doing crimes, pushing the line, being violent, scamming, shooting, robbing, whatever else. Surround yourself with actual real managers. It's cool to have people that have been, from a certain life that have turned their life around, but don't surround yourself with people that are still doing shit because you're gonna get caught up with their bullshit.
You know what I think the biggest lesson in this is?
What?
I think that the youth need to learn how to lose and win.
Oh, interesting.
And what I mean by that is,
Interesting take.
you had so many people telling Dirk to slide for Vaughn.
Uh-oh.
And Vaughn was one of the biggest losses
I guess.
to Dirk, not just because of how close they were, because he's lost a ton of people, but because that was his right-hand man, that was the rising artist, that's who really made Dirk even look more like a savage, was his connection to Vaughn, being this cold-blooded killer from Chicago, right, from O Block. And when Vaughn died, everyone was throwing it in his face. Slide for Vaughn, slide for Vaughn. Then you find out this happens, and everyone's like, damn, you're fucking stupid. If Dirk had took that L and just continued to win in life, that would have been the true win. And I've had circumstances in my life where I've taken an L, and my pride has come into play. And I realized I can max the gas and crash, or I can win essentially in life and leave the situation where it is. And by doing so, I'm still winning to this
Get
day.
it out, Lord. That piece of
Right?
popcorn.
So when you can separate, I can either win today or win forever, I think that's the biggest thing. And if what the allegations are come out to be true, people might have felt like they won that day when dude got killed. But they're not winning for the rest of their life inside of a federal fucking prison. That's just the reality of it. If you can learn to take an L but continue to win, I think that's something that's gonna change a lot of people and affect a lot of people in a positive way.
He's so wise now. Look.
Well, there seems to be just a lot of violence in Chicago recently. There's a guy named NLMB, J-Dog. He got killed 2 weeks after, I guess, he banned G Herbo from the block.
Yeah.
There was 051 Wu, who was the brother of 051 Melly.
What was that?
He got gunned down. And there's a Chicago gang named 079 Face World. They got indicted for 13 bodies, including Lil Mister.
Yeah, and then another one from 051, one of the founders of 051 just got killed too. Like yesterday.
Okay. Do you feel like Chicago has gotten worse, or is this pretty much the same?
Nah, I think they said that 2025 was like the lowest murders they've had since like the 70s or some shit. Chicago is just Chicago, bro. Like, people don't die from cancer in Chicago. They die from bullets. That's just the reality of what it is. Like, it's not like no one's dying from old age. It's just a matter of when you get killed. And that's just the reality of it. The longer you live there, the more likely you are to get killed. Because these motherfuckers are getting killed at like 34, 35 years old. Like, why y'all still there?
Yeah, I mean, this is why the Chief Keefs and the jerks of the world moved right the hell out.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you move out, you have to leave that mentality behind as well. Chief Keef moved out and didn't send hits and didn't involve himself with the bullshit. Chief Keef took multiple L's, lost a lot of fucking people in his life, but continued to win, which further proves my point that I just said. Chief Keef did what he was supposed to do. He lost a lot of people. Some of these people died on camera. But he didn't drop bags and buy guns and he just kept winning in life, bro. That's why he's where he's at.
Yeah. I feel like Chief Keef is low-key the smartest one out of the whole of Chicago.
Yeah. I mean, success-wise, because you got some other guys that moved out, but they just never really cranked up.
No, in terms of the major successful rappers who really started off the whole movement. You know, and people say that he's autistic or whatever else, but if you look at the decisions he's made all along, he's been making the best decisions out of any of these guys.
I think he's just an introvert. Like, he just likes being to himself. He be on the games. He do the same shit I do, bro. Just be in the house on the game.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've met him before. We've never done an interview, but, you know, we've run into each other before. Cool dude, man. I'm happy for his success.
Okay. I'm finna get up out of here. I'm finna go and get up out of here. Listen, it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure. I got 255 over here. So that means that this time might be a little bit longer since I had logged you in a little earlier. Let me get some cream for my lips before I start giving out kisses and stuff because I'm wrapping it up. I spent a little time live streaming and stuff today. Just because, you know, this is what we do. This is what we do. And we appreciate everybody that was able to tap in. Everybody that was able to hit the like on their way in. Definitely appreciate that always. That comes in handy. Appreciate everybody who subscribed. If you did subscribe, we know how that can be. But we do appreciate all of the support, all of the contributions, and just, you know, being a content creator over here on YouTube. We appreciate it so very much because we all know that this is not an easy task. To be live streaming and, you know, put yourself out there. But what I will suggest is that you probably want to put yourself out there. I'm just saying. It's just my opinion. Like, you don't have to take my advice, but I'm just saying. It is my opinion. I like the little bunny. That's cute. It kind of toned down the forehead. Because you know we do be foreheading. Thanks be to God. But in the meantime, okay, look, in between time, I'm gonna go and get on up out of here. Happy Tuesday. Okay, love you. Bye. Come get you a kiss. Get your kiss.